All right, what's up, guys? All right, we're back at it. Hello. Um, if I share my camera, you couldn't tell like I moved at all, because yeah, like the layout and everything's exactly the same here. Let me grab this and share that. Yeah. So, but yeah, the move. Thanks, Kevo, for coming out. Alex came out. A bunch of other people I know came out. So we got it done. It was. Oh my god. I was I was up to like 3 or 4 a.m. on Sunday, like the day before school started, getting stuff out of there. It was oh my gosh, it was a lot. But it's done now. So but yeah, if you look at my camera, it looks almost exactly the same. It's like yeah, it's the exact same layout, it's the exact same room and stuff. But this place is in a lot better condition, I'll tell you that much. Um so I'm happy that that is done. Um yeah, we've been gone for a month. A month.
All of y'all. I missed all y'all a
I
lot.
missed you guys too.
Hold on, I'm at it. Let me see. Supposed to go on this one. Headset.
Yep.
Got
Check 1 2.
depressed without D&D and spiraled.
You don't really think about how much you rely upon these 4-hour instances of like friendship meetups until you just don't do it.
Yep, social activity.
Yeah, it's like literally my own, like one of my few like only social activities. So
Yeah, I missed you guys, and but it's good too. Get some other things done. We got through into the school year, so that's good. That's always like a hassle. And I know, like, how many months are you now, Kaylee?
I am 7.5. I'm 31 weeks.
Jeez, coming up. You are a big
I'm
grape.
kind of huge.
Yeah, I bet. Where do I want to plug this in? Plug this in over here. Yes. So, I know obviously you won't be playing with us here for the after you have your kid for probably a minute here.
I know.
Because
there's part of me that's like, I want to try anyway because I love it, but I also know realistically it's not gonna happen.
But it is fine. We'll talk about that when that bridge comes. But it's okay. It's all gravy. You need to bounce out. Maybe you show up for a session here or there when you have the energy or you have the time. That would be nice. I thought about the ways in which we can go ahead and transform Kalina into maybe a periodic character than a reoccurring character.
I know she wants to train more, so maybe she is training. I don't know. We can talk about it.
We can talk about it, but yeah, I'm sure eventually things will settle down, and maybe you get bored on a Saturday evening. Maybe the kiddo's sleeping, at least for 2 hours or something like that, whatever. And
yes,
you can hop on. All right. I'm sorry. I'm over here getting all my shit situated and pouring my coffee. Here. Oh, some espresso. Everybody else doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I got dice.
Not bad.
So
You got what?
I got dice and the little one sick. So
Nice.
I think Dova wins for hardest week this week. I think.
Well, hopefully you guys aren't super duper sick.
Nah, it's more of a inconvenient annoyance.
Facts. All right. Well, yeah, go ahead.
I do have a cough drop, and I am voting to take the recap. So I'm ready to roll when you are.
All right. Well, I was gonna offer to do the recap because I know we had like a long break. But go for it. You want to do it? Go for it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Alrighty. I'm not gonna read the notes for work. But last session, back in July. Yeah. We begin with a Kolobati backflash. She's getting ready to go through her trials. And as she fights the current, trying to get to the pool of memories.
Yes.
In the Cave of Lost Souls. Her safety rope snaps. She continues swimming for what seems like hours and eventually comes to the cave. Upon entry into the near-like Barovian mist, she sees two doors. One enveloped by fire and one developed by ice or water.
It was more of a nature, like foliage, trees, forest.
Gotcha. Buddy hears her father's voice coming from the naturey forest. That door. In which
you are breaking up just a little bit, but keep going.
Is that better?
You sound clear. It's just like, I don't know if it's like a peaking issue or like, just a random cutout, but keep going.
Okay. Buddy enters through the nature door, in which she finds a vision of her father entering out of his vault in the woods, carrying something unknown yet. As he's going to stash it into the tree, Buddy's mother shows up, and they start having a back and forth about who Buddy is gonna hate more once her dad reveals what he's got hidden and tucked away, and truths and lies and all the other stuff. From there, am I missing anything on Buddy's backstory?
No, you got the essential parts here. But
okay.
For the details, go back to the VOD and you can watch it. But keep going.
Yep. Ready. From there, we fast forward 10-something years to the Knifebites. As we head out through Emberwood, planning our day, we start making our way through Drakkenheim. We get about to just before the Troll Tavern, where one of our party member rolls a natural 1, and we start hearing a lot of footsteps coming toward us. We then proceed to bop and weave in and out of buildings for the next couple hours to make our way to... Which one is it? Let's see, Path and Dock District, blah, 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 Temple's Gate, sorry, thank you. Upon entry, Captain Slovak leads us to Commander Drek, in which we have a conversation advising, hey, the Order has decided or the Order's still working on the writ for us to bring up, but to know that all their signs and inclinations point to them trying to wipe them out after the Garmin fight. With his information, Commander Drexel asks the captains to leave the room, which he tells us there is no long-term plan, and only that his thought is for them to head to the clock tower, in which he would highly suggest we clear out on their behalf beforehand, while the Silver Order can deal with their unknowns and Drakkenheim, trying to wipe out what remains of their group. Party then leaves, with Addie remaining back to talk to Draxel. And I will not share that conversation, even though I've listened to it twice. So, aka, go listen to the podcast. And Addie comes out. We all discuss, hey, we're going to go to the clock tower first to clear that out. And depending on the safety of the clock tower, head back through Queen's Garden. And or head back to Eckerman Mill for the night, depending on, situation pending. And if we're all doing, extra divine, we will swing by Torrance home on the way somewhere. So those are three to four destinations, depending on how bad the party does or does not get their ass kicked.
True.
We end the session with Ron taking his fourth resolution with Lucretia Matthias. And I believe that one was not noted. Not trust. We already did that one.
Oh, sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yes. So, Ron does not take the blessing. And he is very tired.
Yes, he is.
And that is where we left our heroes. Sorry.
Yes. Good job. I mean, I know it's been a month, so I totally get it. But that was all the essential parts. Take some inspiration for Kaput or Ron. And I do want to go ahead and bring up some other highlights here that I think you guys are going to need to remember. So, or some stuff that you guys did that, may be important. So, Dakota Jones's notebooks. Now, Tina attempted to make some copies of these notebooks to look for contradictions between his journals and the teachings of Lucretia Matthias. And you guys decided to keep those journals and try to finish the work of transcribing them and looking at them a bit later. Then Tinu and Kalina tried to reconcile, I guess, the methodology of the Silver Order and the tenets that the church has, and, after watching Sir Edward get burned alive and, it was still conflicted after this, but, she takes her crystal back, but, she's still unsure about maybe what she believes and the powers that she holds. Loie told Uncle Yanis to be cautious about who comes around the hideout, making themselves look like someone else and reading people's minds, and told him to run if someone unfamiliar shows up. But he said, like, if those Death Blow party guys, mercenaries, come back, I guess they can go ahead and hang around. Torin and Tokrin talked before you guys left Emberwood, and he said he was going to send notice back to Kessel Home about the happenings here and to figure out what they're going to do next. And he said he would be at the Hooded Lantern's watchtower in Emberwood for a 10-day. And he told Torin, don't go back home without me. Now, on the way to Shepherd's Gate, Kolobati talked with the party about old Zoya possibly being attacked while you guys are at fight night, and maybe warning her of that. Then, of course, you guys had the conversation with Commander Elis Drexel, and I want to note that Alice told the Hooded Lanterns that the Silver Order knew they were low on supplies and soldiers, and the Order planned on taking out the Garmir and the Hooded Lanterns, kind of, I guess, together. And she told the Lanterns the Order asked about, the Lantern supplies and the makeup of their organization and things like that. And Alice continued on to say that Knight Captain Theodore Marshall said that after Temple's Gate, if they're victorious, the Hooded Lanterns should be decimated to the point where they're no longer concerned. Now, Tinu suggested that the Lanterns, negotiate some supplies out of the Silver Order. Captain Highlash kind of rebuffed that. Lowy suggested that the price of delirium would inflate if the Order seizes Temple's Gate, and the Hooded Lanterns can serve as security for the delirium trade helmed by the Academy, and the Lanterns maybe can go ahead and tax it. The commander then grilled Kalina and Tinu about their possible affiliations with the Silver Order, and then, of course, the commander had that private conversation with Alice. Now, he told you guys that the party, after Temple's Gate, well, he told the party that the Hooded Lanterns, after the whole thing at Temple's Gate, are going to have to focus their remaining resources on finding the regalia of Westamar. And these items are needed for them to have any really power in seizing the city. And the commander told the party that there was a special place in the inner city that they know of that's not affected by the haze, the upper stories of the Cosmological Clocktower. If you guys can rest up there, or the Hooded Lanterns can rest up there without having to leave the city on rotations, they can have more time to find the regalia and base of operation kind of in hot spots. And yes, he warned that there were strange bird, human-like monstrosities around this clock tower. And I need to edit something that he said to you guys. Hard edit here. He said that no one knew about the clock tower and it possibly serving as a protection against the haze. That's wrong. Upon further investigation into the notes of our book here, the Order, the gangs, and the Academy, possibly the cult, they know about this clock tower, but the rumors that it may be above the haze or protected against the haze, but no one's had luck really in seizing it from these bird predators. But others do know about this. Okay. With that being said, I want to cover some more details here. Now, I told some of you guys about this already, but I want to kind of revise the conversation that the party had with the commander and his captains at Shepherd's Gate. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a very good conversation. I feel like the Lanterns should have had a lot more to say and reveal there, but I wasn't really ready for it. Obviously, I had a bunch of other real life stuff going on, and moving and everything, and I wasn't really focused on that. More focused on the Queen's Park. But this is how we're going to go ahead and correct this, okay? So, on a meta level, I need you guys to do me a favor and unfocus on what those NPCs said during that conversation. And instead, I need you guys to take away the following impressions, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and share a screenshot of what I got here in our Discord. Because sometimes it's easier to read it and kind of see it. Excuse all my spelling errors and all that shit, kind of putting it together fast. But I'm also going to read it here, okay? So, the Hooded Lanterns are very much worried about the Silver Order and how, the Silver Order will use their resources and then route them after Temple's Gate. And they're open to the idea of putting clauses in this agreement to work together with the Silver Order about getting resources and food. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. At least that's the perspective in general. Maybe not of Captain Highlash, but most of the others. Now, Captain Raine Highlash wishes the Lanterns to not help the Order at all and let them fail at Temple's Gate or get bogged down in a retracted siege while the Lanterns use it as an opportunity to gain territory deeper in the inner city and search for the lost regalia. And Captain Sten Livingston seems worried that if the Lanterns let the Order take the gate and they are successful, it will demoralize the regular Lantern soldiers. Their whole mantra here is they should be dictating what goes on in the city, protecting it, and letting the Order invade, even if it's killing the Garmier, can make the soldiers feel obsolete. So they're worried about morale and sitting this one out. And Commander Elis Drexel kind of sits in the middle of this, where he doesn't like what you guys told him about the Order. He doesn't want to enable them, but he knows that they need to get the regalia, and if they do get it, and the Silver Order has the phylactery of Saint Vitravio, one of those regalia items, is going to be crucial that they kind of be able to talk with the Silver Order, work together with them, and be at least on a neutral playing field or respect for one another. So, in private, the commander gave you guys impressions that he's willing to assist the Order at Temple's Gate. If they're victorious, it will boost morale with the soldiers. He even goes further and suggests that he's willing to sacrifice all of his soldiers if it will buy him time to find the regalia, which should be surprising about his demeanor, at least. He insinuates, though, that if he doesn't have a lot of soldiers left, he'll be looking for help from you guys, the Knifebites, in getting this regalia, if you, of course, so choose. And this leads him to the final point, that the Knifebites should seize the Cosmological Clocktower to prepare for the aftermath of Temple's Gate, so they have a place in the city to operate. And, you know, yeah, I have all these errors in this writing here and shit. Okay, yeah. So what I'm saying here is, if the Hooded Lanterns are decimated by the siege of Temple's Gate or the conflict there, and they can't hold Shepherd's Gate anymore, they must go all in to find the regalia and maybe use the clock tower as a base of operations. And I also already sent Alice here some impressions on the conversation between them two, between Commander Elis Drexel and her. So we're gonna say the last conversation happened, but just deprioritize that the actual yapping there, okay? And the Hooded Lanterns, this is very important, would said that they'd be willing to have a deeper, more juicy conversation, I guess, after you guys return from seizing the clock tower. So this stuff makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Good. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right then. With that, let's hop back into some Cola Body lore, and then we're gonna get going here. Because you guys, I think this will be the first denizen of Drakkenheim that you guys will maybe be facing on the clock tower. We're gonna see. All right. Let's go to our world map. Boom. And I'm going to go way back up here to our Isles of Skye. Ping our map there. And
Don't die, body. We need you.
well obviously it just doesn't die. But yes,
That's the point.
That'd be really weird if somehow that happened.
Yeah. Who have you been talking to this entire time?
True. Plot thickens. All right. Let's get to it. So we're going to pick up pretty much right where we left off with Cola Body in the past here on last. And let's show this to you. Okay. That's where we're at. It's about to rain. Okay. Oh, we have so many reveals coming up. Okay. So Cola Body. Right about there. Well, first, 7 years ago. You and the Burden, the ritual beach sled packed with memorabilia of the deceased, sit surrounded by mist. The pain in your bloody extremities haunts your thoughts. The mist is cool at first. Everywhere is kind of directionless and obscured by the fog. Then it gradually begins to warm. And the numbness begins to fade. Temperatures rise until a sweltering heat blankets you. Chills turn to sweat. Mist turns to steam. The steam recedes, and before you is a narrow chamber carved from volcanic rock.
Proceed down the corridor.
This is what you see before you. There's no corridor, the mist recedes, and this is the place you found yourself. Sister Renee's severe voice comes to you. You remember her telling you of this place several months prior over a candlelight dinner. And then she said, "The pools of memories was created by the first elves that found themselves in this realm, although it was constructed several decades after they destroyed the gates. Its walls are etched with the names of the 1,111 that survived the journey. There's one name that is etched out, though. It was done way later. But it's the name of the betrayer, the first Shadar-kai that led the people to Sky and then led the arcane empires to our shores. You must unpack our burdens and place them in the pool, citing the prayer of the dead. Lastly, place the sled itself and the mask in the water. Then float on the waters face up. Nothing must distract you. Pain, feelings, thoughts. Use the clarity techniques we mastered years ago. Then speak the names of the dead that owned the items within the burden. Keep doing so, and they will come eventually. You now stand in this chamber, and you see the names of your ancestors everywhere. They glimmer with supernatural light, making the entire chamber seem draped in stars.
Pull the burden closer to the central pool.
You do so. Your bruised hands untie the ropes on the burden, and you carefully take each items within and place them in the black waters of the pool. The waters look like ink, and each item you place in the waters vanishes into its black depths after sinking a few inches. Beads of sweat drip into the waters. You can see your reflection in it, and your ghostly skin, bald head with protruding ears, making you look almost alien. Very similar to the Shadar-kai that you know maybe to exist in the Shadow Realms. When you finish, you lower yourself into the waters, and it's hot. It stings your skin and sends a burning sensation through your wounded legs and arms. You recall it took everything you had not to scream here in pain. Eventually, the heat numbs the pain. The pool feels bottomless. Who knows where all the items sunk to? That locket of hair, the jade blade, and the painting. You pull yourself out of these thoughts and float. On the ceiling of the cave are more names. They all look like constellations at this point. You recall asking Anika, What eventually happens, with lots of hesitation, she said, "The souls which you'll be hosting may come to you. You'll experience their last moments, feelings, physically and emotionally like they did. How much you experience is up to the soul itself. I fear if I say more, you'll weary. Many do not make it through this part. Some that do are driven mad in one way or another, must be hunted down and slain. A small few survivors become Sharakai. Her words leave you as you clear your mind and whisper the names of all the dead who came with you in the burden. Jasmine Lado, Luce Bourdon, Sebastian Planier. You whisper. You continue on for who knows how long. Ferial Magnon, Axial Givert. Then you feel it. In the hot, steaming waters. The grasp of an icy hand around your ankle. It's so jarring you flinch away, but it holds tight. Then another wraps around your wrist, and arms and legs, and torso. Finally, a black, oily, frigid hand slides over your mouth and snatches you into the depths. Instinctually, you struggle. But it's obvious that it's of no use. You feel the pressure of the water increase as you sink faster and faster. Your ears pop painfully, and your chest burns. Everything is black. A sudden voice comes into your mind. It echoes to you as if from a faraway place. You will later know it to be the voice of Romero, and he hisses at you. He says, "Parasites rule this world. They feed on our people. Revenge is only the start of what they owe us. I can show you what they really are. Together, we can end them." Then, another voice. Osaria. They are not parasites, but they are ignorant, like the ones who took me. Like our ancestors were. When they took it from me, they doomed us all. We must get it back. Only we can stop it. I can show you where it is. Then, there's no voice at all. but a feeling injected into you from some other source. A feeling of rage, resentment, and hate, and despair. The feeling is powerful, consuming, and your intuition tells you there's something dark behind these emotions. You struggle in the waters, Kolobani. You feel compelled to experience these souls in a strange way. The feeling is almost like falling in love. It's like an obsession to know more about each of them, to understand them, to feel who they are. At this point, we're only going to cover in this backstory here over the next couple sessions 2 of these. But the final ghost, I'm going to give you the transcript directly, Kolobani, and we can keep that one a secret if you would like.
Okay.
So for now, out of these 3 entities that tug at your being, Romera, Osaria, Despair, which one do you succumb to?
You probably first succumb to Osorio.
Okay. All right. Here we go. $1,338 years ago. A stretch of volcanic beach materializes from a white light. You recognize it instantly as the beach you just walked, leading to the cave you just entered. The geography is a bit different. A millennia of erosion hasn't happened yet. The ocean is tamer on this day, and a strong cool breeze blankets the area. From the skies, your vision falls to the beach where an older elven woman named Osaria sits in the sand, legs crossed. She wears an off-black poncho made of thick woven cotton. Her rolled-up pants and sweater are a faded white and made of the same material. You know these to be the only clothes she owns, or has owned, for the past 40 years or so she's been here. A fresh set is provided to her every day. The old clothes vanish. An easel made of tree limbs with a bark pulp canvas faces her. And next to her is a pit in the sand that is filled with water that is fed from the occasional long-reaching tide. The elven woman looks at her reflection in this pit of water, studies it, and then dips a handmade brush into some pigments on a wide oval rock, then carefully strokes the canvas. On the canvas is mostly completed portraits of herself. The artistry is immaculate. Her seasoned and rugged beauty and her silvery colored eyes and windswept hair are captured in romantic shades and tones. You know she has made one of these paintings every year on her birthday. At least she thinks it's her birthday. Suddenly, a voice comes from behind her. She doesn't jump. The voice is masculine. It says, "You should have requested more canvases. It would have saved you time in creating this makeshift." Osaria knows who it is, but doesn't turn around. She just says, "I wasn't trying to save time," and keeps painting. There's an awkward silence between the two, and eventually she sighs with annoyance and turns around. Standing there is an elven man dressed in ash-colored robes, shoulders adorned with long black feathers. He has a sallow face with a ghostly white skin stretched over prominent cheekbones. Wild, long black hair tumbles past his shoulders. His eyes are an oily black with white irises, and he holds a gnarled staff with a shard of obsidian mounted to its head. His clothes billow in the wind. Her face turns to shock seeing him, then disgust. Osaria says, "What did I tell you about showing up looking like him?" The elven druid says sheepishly, "I'm sorry. I wanted to demonstrate a context of seriousness." And we both know that this form, she pushes past his excuses and says, "What do you want? Do they need to use me again?" She says with suspicion, looking down at a ring on her finger. The druid gives a soft, apologetic look. "It's done," he says. Osaria's annoyance fades. Her mood darkens. She looks out to the ocean's horizon for a minute, then she nods to herself as if she's come to some conclusion. "Well," she says, then gives the druid a wry smile. "What next, then? How long has it really been?" The druid says, "This place exists at a point where the astral and mortal realms meet. Time flows differently. I believe I explained the mechanics before, but as a refresher, how long?" Osaria demands. 382 years and 2 months. You feel an emotional devastation go through Osaria as she hears this number. She keeps herself composed for the most part. She swallows hard and says, "Okay. My masters," the druid begins, and Osaria finishes his sentence mockingly. "My masters makes these decisions." I know, it's your favorite line. The druid says, "I'm only privy to select details outside of this place, but I can say," he hesitates, "many things have changed for the elves and the masters." Osaria, she says, "I have done everything they wanted, given them everything they wanted. I was promised my people would be spared. Now I want to go home. Tell them that." You could tell she's getting barely past her anger. "Unfortunately, that cannot be done," the druid says. Seeing the hate in her eyes, the druid composes himself and says apologetically, in a most clinical way, "You have been cooperative, Osaria. Above and beyond expectation, from my understanding. The transference of history from that relic and your interpretations were invaluable. It took time, but goals were achieved." He clears his throat. "Still, the masters know there's a high probability that your return to Eladria after so long could spark animosity toward the Empire, and the probability gets high enough for concern around the next 2 generations or so. The masters need more time than that with your history and relics, and can't afford more rebellious people. It's been decided your disappearance to be permanent, so your relevance fades. You don't know my people." Osaria scoffs. The druid says nothing. With grim sarcasm, Osaria continues, "So I guess you show up dressed as our people's traitor to insult me one last time before killing me?" The druid's black eyes grow hopeful in a strange way. "To the contrary, your cooperation has awarded you with this realm for a lifetime, or more, if you wish." His black eyes have a strange, pleading, validation-seeking look. In the driest of tones, Osaria says, "Just what I wanted. More years here. With you." The druid says, "Technically, you don't have to eat anything. Although we're close enough to the mortal realm where you'll continue to age, albeit slowly. Other traumas could kill you here, I imagine, too. The masters have allowed me to adjust things here to a certain extent. But there is one last task for you." She begins to play with the band on her finger and says with irony, "They want to take the ring now that I'm useless." The druid says, "I wouldn't put it so harshly." Osaria with contempt. She says, "You know that this carries a connection with a god of an underworld, as your masters would call it, and they will be cursed for stealing it." The druid says, "The masters seem to think your god is irrelevant, unfortunately. Actually, they seem to have problems with other divine forces at the moment." You could feel his patronizing attitude wearing on the old queen. Osaria retorts, "What if I don't give it to you? At the end of all this, you screw me? I do it back to the masters. If I don't let its powers go, it's just jewelry." The druid says, "I recall early in your stay here, you were disciplined often. Look, you'll just be hurting yourself for an inevitable outcome. The masters are eternal, from what I understand. To fight them will be wasting your time." Osaria looks away and says nothing for a long time. What do they plan on doing with it now that it's built? The druid says, "That's beyond my scope of awareness." Against all my warnings, Osaria says, they continued like idiots. The druid says, "The masters are innovative." Osaria chuckles with scorn. But after playing with the ring on her finger for a long moment, she takes it off and hands it to the druid, who gently plucks it from her palm. I know that was difficult, but thank you, the druid begins. Osaria says, save me the bullshit. She thinks for a moment, then says, are you going to finally tell me exactly what this place is? The druid seems thankful for the subject change. Well, my directives prevent me from sharing some things, but a lot hasn't been specified, so yes, I imagine we'll have a lot of time to learn about the astral. Osaria's eyes narrow. Wait, what are your directives? After a moment of thought, the druid says, in a broad sense, to serve you by making sure this place remains familiar. He smiles. Remember that time I created your childhood home for you? That was nice. Yeah, nice, Osaria says, distracted. You're just gonna sit here and babysit me like a child. Well, I don't experience time the same way you do, so it doesn't bother me. She looks out towards the ocean and says, does it end? The druid seems a bit thrown, but looks out to the horizon. Technically, yes. Terrain is confined to a space, but its boundaries require upkeep as the mist would dissolve it otherwise. I can create animals if you'd like. What if I reach the end of this place? Osaria says, watching the sun sink at the horizon. Well, technically, my directives wouldn't prevent you from physically going to the boundaries. Most likely because you would disappear into the astral tides of the mist and end up somewhere different altogether. Is there a chance I end up back in our place? The druid says, yes, the mortal realm is thin. Here. You would have to cross miles of ocean without drowning or losing your sanity. Then enter the mist and hope you're pulled back to the chamber. I would say you maybe have a 5% chance of executing such a feat. A series of near impossible things would have to go correct, and I can't directly help you do such a thing. Directly, Osaria says. The druid looks Osaria in the eyes and smiles. Yes, directly. So you can make choices, Osaria says. My flexibility is narrow. Very narrow. Like I could tell you it would take an average of 92 days to reach the edge on a boat of meager but smartly used materials. Storms similar to the ones from your homeland manifest out there. And there's a grove of sturdy trees back west across the Isles here. They could maybe survive a one-way journey. Although I imagine it would take some trial and error to get it right. Regardless, most likely you'll die. Osaria says, I'm going home. One second. 8 years later. Osaria rides the chaotic oceans of this forsaken demiplane. She's created a harness for herself from tightly woven threads she made over through a 3-year period, refining the technique. The sail post is made from the sturdiest of wood found deep in the forests near Eladria, cut and fashioned into interlocking a wooden swivel. She grips the custom arm bars, controlling the sail against the icy winds. All this is a special design that took countless prototypes. The sail is made of stitched ponchos, reinforced with woven rope that she made that maybe she may have found an indirect way for the druid to leave behind. The queen rides the crest of a monumental wave, nearly mounting it like a dragon rider in different times. Her technique is of mastery. After all, she has done this nearly 24 times over 64 days she's been at sea. And suspended in the air, just above the tallest of the waves, is the elven druid, holding his staff, watching. Whoa. That's what I want. Osaria's battered raft floats on shallow water. Osaria's battered raft floats on shallow water. She's alive, but gaunt and emaciated. Her hair is thin and brittle, but she's alive. Osaria. She hears the druid calling her name. She musters herself to consciousness. There's a rushing sound. She drags herself up on her raft. She looks into crystal clear waters to see gray stone a mere foot down. She steps off the raft into lukewarm waters and stands up. Her raft begins to drift away. She looks in one direction and sees endless ocean, and in another direction is an endless cliff where the water from this ocean plunges unknown distances into colossal clouds of mist. She takes weak steps in the waterfall's direction, comes to its edge. She looks thousands of feet down and sees nothing but mist. The druid walks up next to her. He says, "Part of my directives is to dissuade you from doing something like this. So I May have underestimated your odds to get here. She slowly turns and looks at him. He shrugs. The danger is real, though. Down there, out there, is the mortal realm, but many others. This is as far as my master's creation goes. Hey, Osaria says, interrupting him. He looks at her expectantly. She says, goodbye. The druid gives a knowing smile and says with earnest, goodbye, my queen. Osaria closes her eyes and falls into the mist. Osaria's not sure how much time has passed, but she opens her eyes, feeling cold metal beneath her. She feels weak. The journey has sapped about all her energy, but somehow she pulls herself up from the floor. She's still wet. She looks around and sees thin clouds of white silver mist lingering about. Through the haze, she sees she's in a room made of metal stained with oxidation. There's an alien design to this place. Minimalist, industrial, brutalist. Everything looks utilitarian and devoid of creativity. Nothing is in here besides mist and Osaria. It's quiet, although the structure of this place occasionally groans in its slumber. There's a spotlight not too far away, and beyond that spotlight, she sees a circular opening. Mist leaks out of it. Osaria staggers to the opening and steps out. The ambient light from the mist is less here. Standing at the portal she emerged from, she looks around, finding herself in a massive circular room, covered in thick layers of dust. There are two other colossal circular metal doors that are shut. She looks up and sees no ceiling, just hundreds of feet of darkness going up. Rust-scaled pipes and tubes run the walls in complex configurations. Dormant control panels rot on the walls. Osaria quietly pulls out a bone blade she made back in that other place and peers around her suspiciously. Eventually, she works up enough nerve and she shouts, "I just want to go home!" Her voice echoes. No one answers. Her attention goes to an open doorway across the space, the only other exit she sees. A purple haze snakes across the floor in this passage. She approaches. Blade out, eyes darting across the shadows, she steps into the passage. It too shares the sleek and bleak, barren design. Dirt and rust is everywhere. She walks its length, step after step. The purple haze grows, and Osoria coughs and rubs her eyes. The wetness on her turns to sweat. She presses on. The haze becomes so thick she can only see a few feet in front of her. Her pace quickens, hoping to escape the fumes. Panic begins to swell in her as the tunnel seems endless. Occasionally, she pushes on a wall, hoping to discover a secret exit, to no avail. She pauses at one point, turns around to go back, but then grits her teeth and mutters to herself, "No, I'm going home." She turns and continues down the passage in defiance of her emotions. Then she hears it. Something. It's monstrous, guttural, alien. Instinctually, she crouches defensively. She can feel her heart thudding against her chest, and so do you, Kolobati. Her instincts scream in her mind, telling her to flee. Mentally, she wrestles with it for a minute before continuing forward. From the purple haze, a doorway materializes. Thick clouds of purple mist drift into the passage from this area. She creeps up as the aberrant sounds get louder. The space beyond the doorway reveals itself. Her eyes grow wide, nearly unbelieving of what she was seeing. A wide tunnel made of some element akin to lead leads to a colossal chamber nearly the size of a coliseum. Strange machines are spread out across the place, covered in heaps of some type of ashy dust that also drifts through the air. Industrial pipes and tubes snakes from machines in all directions to two towering pillars that stretch nearly to the apex of this arena. The pillars are square in form and translucent, a foggy quartz-like composition. Each one has to be as tall as a clock tower, maybe 15 feet thick. A thin film of energy fills the space in between the pillars, and in that energy is what only can be described as a breach. A black, silvery mass blossoms out of this breach, in between the pillars. Countless bodies of creatures form and dissipate in the mass of this tumorous stuff. Expressions of pure terror stretching out underneath the surface of this elastic black growth. Tentacles endlessly grow and fragment into mold like tendrils, creeping over each other in all directions. Osiris stares at the mass. A black void suddenly appears in its center. She stares into it. For some reason, you do not know what she saw, but you feel an intense horror shoot through her mind, Kolobati, and she turns and she runs. She flees back down the passage. The sounds of this thing vibrate or echo behind her. She trips, falls, feels a cold wetness wrap around her ankle. She immediately reacts by stabbing into whatever grabbed her. The cold recoils. She pulls herself to her feet and continues on. The sounds behind her reverb out through the passage. The tunnel ends. She comes back to the silo from which she came. White mist still pour from the circular portal. A sharp pain shoots up her calf. She tries to ignore it and limps forward towards the portal. She stumbles over to it. The sound of limbs slithering comes from behind her. She stumbles, limping to the back of the chamber, expecting something, anything, to save her. But nothing does. Dread falls over her. Slowly, she turns around. A shadow creeps up her form, looming over her. Scared, tired, she looks at the thing before her. Kolabadi, you feel something in pale Osaria's chest. There's a flash of pain, then no feeling at all. She looks down at the horrific wound. Then up at the thing, she gasps and says, "Home." Her world goes black, and so does yours. All right. All right. Whoa. Now let me ping you guys right here. All of you stand just inside of Shepherd's Gate, among the ruined buildings around, some hooded lanterns hanging out here and there. Captain Raine Highlash is with the Knifebites. You guys know she was told to pretty much debrief you on the situation at this clock tower. She leads you guys into an abandoned store of some sort, picks up a broken table, writes it, and then looks at you all and says, "Pull out your map."
Yeah, Alice will pull it out.
She takes it, slams it on the table. And then she points at a general area here, which I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys to. Right over here. You guys would know number 12 is the clock tower here on the map. Highlash says, the clock tower sits a couple blocks from the Drakkenheim River, almost dead center of the city. If you take this path, and she would go ahead and draw a path from the gate over to about area 15 over here. You shouldn't run into any trouble. We've cleared out a lot of stuff along that route. When you hit the market square, you should be on alert. A lot of the middle ward, the blocks to the north of the market square are not secure. Strange monsters, stranger stuff than what's in the outer city roam this area. And the guardsmen and the queensmen also scout around this area too. Probably still looking for loot. Still some out there if you're interested in that type of thing, she says, glancing at Loey. There's 2 plazas. One's the West Plaza, the other one's the East. In between them are some businesses and other buildings. When you get to the West Plaza here, the bird creatures are known to watch over the markets. Easy pickings from above, I assume. So you're going to have to get through there. Once across the West Market and the East Market, the clock tower should be obvious. The Drakkenheim Guild Hall is also nearby. You'll know you've gone too far if you passed it. There's lots of information there if you're into that kind of thing too, she says, looking at you, Alice. If you somehow get lost and end up in Old Town, for whatever reason, tip: if you see a bloody square with a massive well, I would run and get out of there immediately. The executioner is known to roam around Old Town. Now, the bird monsters are smarter than the Garmir. They can manifest weapons from the haze somehow. They seem to have some pecking order. She steps back from the map. If you don't have any questions, you're on your way.
When you say pecking order, do they have any kind of noticeable leader to watch out for, similar to the Lord of Feasts?
Yes, we call it the Crimson Countess. She seems to have the ability to be able to command the weather or lightning.
Oh, that is certainly concerning. Thank you for the information.
Any patterns to their patrols in the air?
No, it seems to vary. We just know that they hang out around the markets. It's just really good visibility, I guess, for them to pick some prey. Usually there is at least one or few of them. The only word I can think of is they sing or screech at each other and can take commands. I would not go on the rooftops if I was you.
Right. How's the cover to the clock tower's door?
Well, the East Market drives right up to it. So, besides a few low-lying shops and buildings, not too good. But there may be some places to hide a bit further away where you can survey the situation before you decide to go in.
And would you recommend dealing with this countess out in the streets or in the clock tower itself, presuming her nesting is in there?
Well, from what we have observed, she doesn't appear to be a fool, and it's not easy to lure out. I would be surprised if she decided to leave her roost to go chase you through the streets. She would probably leave that to her other monsters.
Have you got an account of how many are there?
There's a bunch that come and go, but I would say on any given day, there's maybe a dozen or so at the towers, maybe a few more out in the markets on top of buildings.
Right. Safe to say there's probably some that stay within the roost itself, so call it 24, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah, maybe a dozen or maybe a bit more in the tower themselves. She looks to see if you guys have any other questions.
Oh, have you actually been inside the clock tower? I'm assuming no, given the monsters there.
We haven't been able to get inside for a very, very long time. I know there's the clockworks, and then there looks to be a open balcony or open floor plan above it that's just kind of exposed to the air. And then above that, there's maybe another room or so. There doesn't look to be any... I guess one could fly directly up to the open space that's above the clockworks. I wouldn't recommend it. But that's what I know of the state of the interior.
How high is that opening from the floor of the clock tower's base?
At least 200 feet.
It's doable. Those creatures could see it in the dark, I'm assuming, just like the Garmir, right?
Oh yes, I would say their vision is better. So is their hearing.
On the insides of the clock tower, are there stairways up to the clockwork mechanisms, or...?
Unless they collapsed or something, there should be stairs that go up to the top.
Alright. Anybody else got anything?
I think I'm good.
Good luck.
If this countess can control weather and use storms and lightning, what about her followers? Any of them show inclinations towards magic?
No. Besides pulling in strange weapons from the haze, we haven't seen them do anything similar to what the Countess does.
So, if you were going to do this, how would you do it? Which way would you go?
I would take the route which I told to get to the markets, then sneak through the markets as best as possible to maybe not be seen. Maybe try to get some of them to leave the clock tower. Then try to assault it from the bottom up. I guess I would try to clear out as much of the other monstrosities before dealing with the Countess. I would say that much.
So they're all in the same place then, is what you're saying?
Yes, the Countess has a bunch of these bird creatures that hang out with her.
No, I mean the other thing, like the executioner and are they all in the same area?
No,
like if we make noise, we would aggro them and they would come attack us?
Well, if you make noise moving through the markets, I would imagine that eventually danger would arrive. But the executioner is a bit further, several blocks away in the Old Town area. So, I would say you should be fine, long as you don't head in that direction.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You know, whispers the door. That's your house story.
One last.
Yes.
You said that they more or less are like marked the market area as their hunting grounds.
Yes.
Do you know how often others might stumble into there, or do they give them a wide berth to let them have that hunting ground?
Well, we've seen other adventurers, mercenaries, some queensmen try to go through there and pick loot from previously killed adventurers and anything else that remains. But that's about it.
I don't have anything else. Anyone else?
I would say that occasionally the Garmir and these bird creatures get into it, fight each other.
Given Garnier's disposition, that makes a lot of sense. I don't think they have any know the word restraint.
Or allies, or...
Well, considering the market's proximity to the cathedral, that's why I was wondering.
Wait, can't we make them fight each other? Then we don't have to do any work.
I don't think it'll work that way.
But yes, you're absolutely right. Some of them do come from the cathedral area and looking for anything they can scavenge.
We can talk on the way about what we should do, Tinu, about drawing them out and dealing with them.
Yeah.
If you don't follow the path that I ran here, I mean, there's a high chance you may run into some of the Garmir. Maybe even the Lord of Peace himself.
On the map, do we have... I mean, we can just take that plan. Like, if we say we take the plan that... Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I'm not gonna, force... She's not gonna draw it on here, but yeah, she gives you the way.
Okay.
All right. Well, she leaves, and you guys roll up your map, and I assume you guys are going to head forward towards the Cosmological Clocktower.
So it sounds like these bird creatures are fairly loud, and from what the captain described, Highlash, she says that attacking them is going to be... We can't isolate this countess from the rest of her brood with that opening so high up. My guess is that creatures of wing and bird and feather, they're likely to have brood nests all the way as high as they can go. So if we even manage to scale the tower and attack her alone, she'll give a cry and then her birds will be up there and we'll be fighting them all at once. Sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I would say that our best chance if we're fighting bird creatures with flight, our best bet would be to get into the tower as fast as possible, because even if we're inside the tower, it at least narrows their ability to get out of our range.
True. I'm willing to bet it's got things and places to hide up in those rafters, unlike we've already experienced in the warehouse or other places.
Sorry, guys. We've already left, right? We're not talking about this in front of Captain Raine.
Yeah, she has left, and I assume you guys have packed up your stuff and you're walking in that direction.
Yeah. We're on the way. We're just talking plans.
Can we not, She did say that they don't like each other.
Yeah, but you're missing
but
the
I
part
don't think
where
we
they also
want to be in
don't
the middle of a two-way war.
Also, they don't like us either, so there's a chance that even that they go for us first.
What's your plan, Tina?
Some kind of magic to make decoys or something, or make it sound like they're getting attacked. So then it would pull the birds from the tower, right? So then we might be able to get up there. But I don't know if we could make a distraction that big.
Well, the problem is, if we just wanted something in the tower, that would be helpful. The problem is we need to claim it, which means we have to get rid of the birds eventually, because they're just going to come back.
Yes, but depending on how the tower works, if we get inside of it, there's only the entrances, right? Like the door or the windows. That way we won't be getting attacked in the open.
Well, there's that large opening above the clockworks, Tinu. That sounds like it's on all sides. That open-air balcony. It sounds like if we start an attack at the lower floor, and we've lured away the guards, they're as likely to fly up there and then down to us as we make our way up. Unless we can get that high that quickly.
It might be a bad idea, but wouldn't it be good to go into a room and have them come in one at a time?
We don't know. We don't know what the room layout is inside the tower.
Maybe. I mean, maybe the clockwork mechanisms itself are in some sort of contained area.
But it would be helpful, especially for those of us who have lesser range.
Right. We should talk about that. The first problem, I mean, you all are pretty obvious on this. When we get that high and we get to that balcony, and the Countess decides to fight us, which I bet she will, that or some roof or some place where she can fight us from the air, her guard or her monsters, they're going to try to pull us off the tower and have us plummet 200 feet to our death. Is everybody ready for that? Don't go near the edge. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait.
Oh, right. Tita, you'll be fine.
What time of day is it? I don't know if I could.
So you, chat, it looks like it's about almost 6 p.m. right now.
Oh yeah, I might be able to fly by the time we get there.
Oh, well, that's good. And I can save you from a fall if I'm close enough, but that'll depend upon where I am. Anybody else have means of making sure they don't, plummet 200 feet off the side of a clock tower?
Isn't that why it would be better to fight on the ground floor, though?
She's not going to let us. She's not going to give us that. If things go bad, she'll leave and she'll wait for us to come to her.
I will say I do have a method to help protect myself or get back on the tower, but it's not perfect.
Okay. Torin's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out who's I gotta be keeping an eye on, just for range purposes.
I've got me and one more who stays close to me.
Okay, then I'll keep my eye on Ari then, if you're gonna be near Kalina, Kaput. And Bati, you're okay, right? You got magic.
Yes, but nothing that allows flight, but don't worry about me. I'll do my best to stay away from edges. If you taps your cane.
Alright, Oh! And Tinu, you're right. If we get the chance, Kalina and Torin, you're the strongest out of all of us. If you get the means of grappling that damn Crimson Countess to the ground and making sure she can't get away, we should kill her on the ground floor if she gives us that chance. Don't let her escape. Finding her on the tower's roof, it's going to be a lot harder.
Yep.
I'll do what I can.
Does she count as a humanoid?
We don't know.
You can try to roll a nature check.
Yeah, I will. Because they did say...
Are you proficient in nature?
Oh, it's a nat one. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, well, good. I don't worry about it. Okay.
Well, I mean, they said they were bird folk, so maybe they count.
I mean, there are some that I will say out of character, there are some creatures that could be considered bird folk that could probably be considered humanoid, but we don't know enough about these things.
Well, like, that one cat lady that we met in the tavern is beast folk, and she's technically a humanoid, right, Brent?
True, yes. Yes, the
Tabaxi, I think.
Mm-hmm. B.O. Yep.
She's considered humanoid. So maybe they are. If they're bird people, then yeah. Are Garmir considered humanoids? They are, right? Gnolls?
I don't know. I would have to look it up.
But,
I think they're beast folk.
I think they're either considered demons or monstrosities.
Yeah, I think monstrosities. And if this is more like a harpy type thing, then it might be more monstrosity than humanoid.
Yeah, and if they're interacting with the haze too.
If they have legs, they should be humanoids. If they walk
that should be the rule.
If they walk on 2 feet, they should be humanoid.
So says
two legs bad.
Haven't
Okay.
you guys missed my nonsense?
So, taking the way that Highlash has indicated for you, you move deeper into the inner city. And as you guys do, let's see here.
Can I just say something real quick, Matt?
Of course, yeah, continue.
Yeah, as Alice isn't talking to anybody, but like, as at the mention of like being flung off and dealing with shit that's flying, can we say that Alice has taken the time to kind of weave and twirl around the movable rod around like the straps and stuff of her armor, so that way, if to the point where she feels if she clicks it, she won't move. Because before she's done it too quickly, so she's trying to like get it through the belt loops, like, you know, she's got to do it on her back or her chest or something, like, so she's just trying to have it where if she clicks it, she knows she's not going to slip out of it, like she's actively tying it and threading it through her straps and her armor.
Sure. You would mechanically, what we're gonna say here is you're able to do this as you're walking and stuff. You would know though that, like, you know, just gravity and inertia could just rip you from the rod, and the rod stays where it's at. That's still a possibility, but you would have advantage on a given save, you know, as necessary on that. So.
Okay.
So if like something grabbed you and actually like flung you, like, you can click this, but the inertia of that, you know, it's not going to be a guarantee you'll be, you know, just hanging from your butt up in the air. But it could happen. So.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
That's all I wanted to check.
The Gothic and stately buildings of the inner city of Drakkenheim rises around you guys. And eventually, the activity at the Drakkenheim garrison fades. These deep tonalities come back. And the haze is always present in just a thin film. And even at its thinnest, it does obscure visibility maybe 100 or 200 feet or so away. It takes you guys an hour about to just navigate to get to the market square that Captain Highlash is talking about. Here we go. What did I want to show? Here we go. The deeper and the further away you go from the walls, the louder the sounds get. And in the distance, you can still see the halo of octarine energy over the crater across the Dran. Things get eerily quiet. And I'm going to go to a map. So much to discover here. All right. Everybody should be able to see. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of dead Hazewood harpy hunters.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Hazewood harpy hunter. Hazewood harpy hunter. Nope.
Good attempts, but
Hazewind harpy hunter. Hazewind harpy hunter. Hazewind harpy hunter.
Hazewind harpy hunter here.
Okay. Let me get to this. Here we go.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Enclosed by desolate, multi-storied buildings is the remains of one of Drakkenheim's major open markets. The West Market, as Captain Highlash called it. You see rows of stalls. I'm gonna write one. Canvas tents, pavilions, baskets, crates, wagons, barrels, wheelbarrows, carts, and bones, creating a tattered display of chaos of that day long ago when the meteor fell. This market bears the scars of many battles, and as you look around, now I don't have everything depicted on this map, but this is the description, you see that there's makeshift barricades, scorch marks, broken weapons, armor scraps, and a few scattered corpses. Now, directly before you looks to be an old wooden wall, blocking access to the rest of the market. The wall rises up 20 feet. A set of wooden steps are built into the wall, leading up to a platform at the top. There looks to be a corridor out of the walled area to the west here, which I'll go ahead and ping down in this area. A small wooden stage is set against the wall, with rows of benches in front of it. Around the stage are old food and trinket stands. The shattered storefronts flank the road you're on. A large old sign above one of them says Schnapps Productions. And I'll go ahead and reveal the title of this building here on our map layer. It's in playful script. The ground floor interior is a mess of racks of old costumes and props, with a small practice stage against a scummy mirrored wall. Stairs lead up to some other area. To the north of you, there is another shop with a sign that says Olga's Delights. Now, all of these buildings, there's not interiors on the map for them, but entering them, you could look, navigate around. I don't want you to get the wrong impression that this is just backdrop stuff, but there's a bunch of buildings and stuff around here you can go into. We would do theater of the mind, and moving anywhere in a building is just difficult terrain. To go up to a second floor is just a move action. So that's how we're going to go ahead and play it with these buildings. But they are part of this whole encounter here. With that, most concerning, as you see scattered across the ground, the corpse of strange, feathered creatures. What does the party do?
Oh boy.
Turn around and go back.
One thing to note is off in the distance, you can hear screeching, occasionally echoing out. Sounds bird-like, but with a monstrous, malevolent tone to it, we'll go ahead and say. Just occasionally, just punctuates the air. And through the haze, you think you can see occasionally something figure in the distance, maybe move from the top of one building to the next. You think you may see yellow eyes. But yeah, what do you do?
Tinu instantly presses her face up against a window here to see if there's any pink dresses inside.
Sure. If you want to go in a building and look around, it's simply just doing a perception, but it does require your action. But just looking in through the scummy glass of Schnapps Productions, what'd you say you were looking for? A costume?
A pink dress, yeah.
Roll me a percentile. If there's 25% or less, yes, there's a you find a pink dress.
If there's a pink dress in there too.
Do it. We're going to. Come on.
Oh, no.
Are there any dresses in there?
There's a yellow dress, a sunflower yellow, unfortunately.
Oh, that's my sister's favorite color, but that's not.
That's pretty, but it's okay.
Oh, I met my sister in real life, but yeah. No.
Okay, just that. No, hold on, Captain. Is that Kalina's favorite color?
We could.
No, Kalina's favorite color is pink because it reminds her of Tinu.
Aww.
Oh. What? Oh.
Yeah, as you guys are talking with each other, you hear that just echo out. It's hard to discern the direction considering this open space. But yeah, Tino backs away from the glass of Schnapps Productions. What is the rest of the party doing? We are in the dungeon crawl, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Time to loot. I would love to have a look around at some of these shops, but if we're going straight for the tower, let me know.
I can understand looting, but the fact that we are here and seeing a bunch of dead bodies is alarming. Actually, speaking of, I want to get closer to the closest of these and get a closer look of what we're actually dealing with.
Yeah, what did the wounds on them?
Yeah, like...
Sure. You carefully come up to it, making sure you're looking around. You don't want any surprises. And on the ground, you see this mutated creature. It resembles a human crossed with a red-feathered bird of prey. It has great wings, which end in claw-like hands in place of arms. Their avian legs end in talons with opposable joints. And you see they have a feathered plume and tail feathers. You know that they wear an interesting belt with an empty quiver attached to it. And on the ground nearby, you can see that there looks to be shattered arrows. And you see a broken bow that looks to be made of some alien material. The chest of this winged beast is pin-cushioned with arrows. The legs and wings are shattered. And we have an image of what these creatures look like, at least when they're alive. And
so they appear to have been shot by arrows of some kind?
Looking at it, yes. If you want to roll a skill check or something, let me know.
Torn would try to... Well, what skill would it be?
You can roll me survival if you're trying to figure out more about this corpse.
Yeah. So I will try to roll survival. Ooh, that's just a 12.
Besides what you see, that's all you get.
Okay.
Well,
can I... Sorry, Carl. You go.
I was going to say, are the arrows that are pin cushioning it, are they these same shattered arrows look like they fill up the quiver, or are they Garmir arrows?
They are different from the shattered arrows of this quiver, and they look like crudely made arrows, something Garmir would make.
Okay, so...
You said we saw yellow eyes peeking out from rooftops?
Yeah, occasionally. Yellow eyes, yep. Pupilless eyes.
Right. Can I use an action to search Olga's Delights?
Yes. You guys see Loey step into Olga's Delights here.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead and roll me perception. As you look around.
Can Alice follow him, because she would not be standing outside by herself?
Sure.
And look around with him?
Yes. You can roll with advantage, Loey.
Oh, you don't want us both to roll? Can we both roll?
No. Well, yeah, you could both roll separately. Sure.
Yeah, separately, because that's more fun. Everybody loves rolling.
Yeah. It's a dice game. We all love rolling dice.
Yeah.
I think our perception's the same, though.
No, it's not. 13.
I need level 7. I need reliable talent.
Through the shattered storefront, as you step in, you see mostly barren shelves that still have labels on them of various candies and treats. There is a nice glass cabinet near the purchase counter that still has small plates of delicacies inside, although the food is nothing but black, desiccated masses. Looking around this area, with a 13, you don't find anything of value, but you can spend 10 minutes looking around here. Like immediately off the cuff, you don't see anything of value. But if you spend a little bit more time, you can be assured if you found something or not.
We got time, right, Eddie? We got time.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I can stay inside as long as you want me to.
Yeah, sure. We got time. I bet there's coins down here somewhere. It's a candy shop, for goodness sakes. Everybody loves candy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably been picked through the most, but okay.
Let me go to Kaput. What are you doing? Oh, if you stepped away, that's fine.
No, I'm here. I'm just muted. Kaput is essentially just standing guard.
Okay.
Trying to keep track, see if any harpies or winged talon creatures, whatnot, comes into visibility. Just trying to keep an eye on the sky.
Got it. Kalina, Tinu?
I mean, that dress is just staring at you guys.
Yeah,
I
if
know,
saw them
right?
Going inside, I would pull Come on, there's a dress in there. Come on, let's go look. Pull her with me.
Well, we should. In theory, we should also check in there for anything else helpful.
Okay.
Right.
I grab my sister's hand and I make a beeline
Okay.
for that dress.
Got it. All right, both of you enter, and you guys can roll perception checks for me.
Okay. Can I give myself... can I give myself guidance or no?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking around,
Yeah?
sure.
Okay. Pink dress. Okay, and then perception. Oh god.
Hey, twins.
Oh, same thing. Yeah. Both got 15.
Like stated, the ground floor interior is a mess of Raxold costumes and props with a small practice stage against a dirty mirror. You see stairs lead up, and both of you cautiously go up the stairs, wood groaning under your feet. After looking around, both of you come across a large wicker chest full of glittered masquerade clown outfits made of great materials. They're under a bunch of other items, so it looks like they haven't degraded too much here. And in them, you find a pink dress clown outfit.
Clown.
With
Unfortunately,
like
it has like silly kind of design on it. You see that there's some clown shoes, with the long like bubble into the feet. You see
and bells around the collar.
Yeah. You see that there's like a couple red wigs, but there's a pink one in here.
Are there?
Mhm.
Are there any like? You know how a lot of clowns have like ribbons or bows as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I just like snip off a pretty pink bow from the outfit for her?
You guys surmise that there's about 10 sets in here of clown outfits that are in pretty good condition and probably worth something on the market. But yeah, you could totally, you find a dirty one that you're able to snip a bow off if you want.
Yeah, I mean, from one of them, just get her a pretty pink bow. Is there anything else useful in it? Or is it literally just fabrics?
Yeah, as you look around, it's just these outfits. There's some dirty fabrics, props, and stuff laying around, but everything's degraded, kind of to the point where it's not really useful. Besides what you found in his wicker chest in an office.
I'll stuff it all into the bag of holding.
Got it. Okay, Kolabadi, Torin.
Okay.
Thanks, Kala.
Over past these stalls, is there anything in this area?
You see some damaged wooden steps go up to a platform 20 feet above. There is like a wall. I mean, you can't see over the wall on this side, but that's all you see over there. Looking under these, dirty tarps and stalls and looking through the wreckage, you can roll me a perception. You're almost certain that, like, in these stalls over here, that there's nothing of value. the steps do go up.
Height means exposure, and considering what I'm seeing, like whispering over to Torin, we may want to stick to the shop interiors along the south. I think they're in Garmir on the roof taking pot shots at the harpies.
That might be a good idea then. Yeah, with that and with Torin, with that information, we'll kind of back up a bit from the open area.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna go over to Alice and Loey, and he will relay kind of the situation as his little part of the group has discovered that harpies are being shot down, and the Garmir are probably here taking pot shots at people. We might want to go through some cover.
Come in here, Torin. Help us look around. There's going to be something hidden. I haven't found their deposit box yet.
And with that, Alice, as you're over near the purchase counter, you see that there's a broken money box on it that is empty. But upon further investigation, you find a secret compartment below the counter. And in there is another money box without a lock and simple clasps.
Oh, is this what you were looking for, Lulu? She'll hand it over.
Oh, hey, you beautiful ass. That's exactly what I was looking for. Kinda. It's expensive. That's why I figured this one might be worth a little bit more than the other one. Hold on. Let's see what you found. And he sets it on the counter. Adi, would you do the honors?
Nope. She'll back up.
Okay. I mean, it's a kind of the shop. It's not, the Queen's jewels. And he flips open the clasp to see what's inside of the secret money box.
Sure. Now, this money box it's the size of like a medium or small chest. When you put it on the counter, it's heavy. You put it up there. Lower, you come over and open the box, and inside you see an assortment of gold and silver. It looks like there has to be about 600 gold pieces or so in here.
Oh, yep. I'll pick the right store. Adi, do you have your bag? Do you have a bag yet? Did you buy one, or is it just Tinu? I can't remember.
No, I don't know if it can hold that much. She'll pull out her lime green, that muddied, dirty bag and tiny bag of holding.
This is too big to fit in a small one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys looking in this? I mean, these coins look minted new. They don't have any grime, nothing on them.
What are they minted with? Like, what do they look like? Do they look any different?
The royal seal on the back?
Yeah, all of them look to have the Von Kessel, royal seal on one side, and the other, it looks to be like a general seal for Drakkenheim in Westamar, the nation.
Oh, the gate and the dragon thing? Is that it,
yeah.
I think? Yeah.
No, we'll just, since Torin's in here.
Roll me an investigation as you look at these coins.
If I'm there, could I also roll?
Do you come and look at the coin? I mean independently.
Louis asked me to help, and this
Sure.
seems interesting, so.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, twinsies.
Yeah, I mean, nice, clean, minted Drakkenheim coin.
Yeah.
You want to carry that over to Tino then, Torin?
Yeah, sure.
Alice, Torin, both of you roll me perception checks. Looking for DC
right.
15 here.
My passive is 17, I'm just saying.
Yeah, your passive is like... your passive will work for, like, danger,
I was just trying. I'll take a 21 rolled.
Yeah, no.
Okay. You think you see, like, I don't know, something white or yellow at the bottom of this box?
Oh, what's that? She'll start digging for it.
Yeah, you dig it out, and it looks to be a folded piece of paper. Do you know... What languages do you know?
Me?
Yes.
Common sign language, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
In Thieves' Cant, you are able to decipher in Torin, if you know Thieves' Cant too. You're
I do not. Unfortunately, I'm not a rogue.
it looks just like gibberish, on this page. But after studying it for a moment, Alice, you're able to suss out. There's a lot of text on this, but quickly you're able to suss out the following. It says something to the effect of, when you're done swapping out these coins, discreetly drop the box off in the well near here. And you see there's a small, there's an address to a place called Smee's Palace. It then says,
start laughing.
A new set will arrive at your door the following morning. If you miss a day, we'll come see you personally.
I want to know how old that writ is.
Yeah. Scared of.
You have. Do any of you? I mean, are you going to do something like that? Like,
I mean, Torin will ask once he notices Alice laughing maniacally if she would like to care to share with what the humor is in this.
Yeah. Give me a second. She will check to see how old it is, and she is still skilled in calligraphy supplies. Does that help her discern how old the?
That's the only way. Looking at the grade of this paper, the ink that's been here, just looking over this document. If you are skilled in calligraphy too, Torin, you would notice the same thing. This stuff dates about a year prior to the meteor falling. Like this note.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll be like, and she'll tell him what it says.
Smee's Palace. Wait, I've heard that word. I've heard that name before.
Yes, we certainly have.
It's a buckle down.
Yeah.
How are they gonna meet this Smee character? But he'll get a kick out of the note. Not the loss of the gold, though. That sucks to be him.
But that's what you find?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and unless we do something else, I'm gonna collect the box and bring it over to the twins.
Yeah, all of you come back out on the street to meet each other.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna need your guys' bag of holding. We found quite a hefty haul.
Okay, what's that? Tina holds the bag open for it.
That is the aforementioned hefty haul.
The what?
Gold! Gold, Tina!
Okay, that's good, right?
Yes, that is good.
You could buy many things with gold, including more scrolls for healing people.
Oh,
That too.
That is good.
And
I definitely thought you just said more squirrels. And it took my brain a second to catch up.
yeah.
Sorry, that's the other. That's the Dwarven Druid that I play in the next character for the next game.
Imagine it, Tinu. All the squirrels you could buy.
Oh, okay. Tina kind of just looks at you weird if you squirrel.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm putting the
note in my bag though.
Yeah, putting the box in the larger bag of holding.
Did the writing look anything like any of the other things we've seen written that has to do with the Queensmen? Because I've seen a note from me. I think Loe's gotten a note.
No, all these notes seem different, like made by different people.
Okay. All right.
The note that you got from the Queensman actually looks like it was typed.
Right. Okay.
Or magically rendered. Yeah.
Artificial, basically. It's the.
Okay. What do you guys do now?
What did you all find?
Yeah.
Anything inside the other place?
We found clothes
Fabric
that rival your fancy clothes.
You found what? Silk?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a lot of different fabrics, but nothing that I think will come in handy right now.
That's expensive.
But we could sell it.
That's a good find. Yeah. See, that's the ticket, Kalina. Right, we should get going.
Yeah. Side note: we're gonna want to keep some cover because we're pretty sure there are Garmir archers around.
Okay. Question: are we going in hot with Torin and Kalina and Ari in the front? Maybe Kaput gun in our rear, or maybe y'all four in the front, and then Tinu, myself, and Bati behind and marching? Or are we scouting with Ari and I? What do y'all want to do? I'm game for whatever.
Looking real quick, looking at this, Brett, which way are we headed? This way, right?
I don't know which way you guys are headed, but there looks to be a wooden wall over here. Yeah.
I mean, which way is the clock tower from where I'm standing?
It would be going eastward across this map.
Okay, yeah. So going this way, is there? Because they told us that there might be Garmir on the roof. Are there like, you know how this kind of has like a under thing or over thing where we could walk through? Is there like just observing from where I'm standing? Like, can we make a path through that so we're not like out in the open?
You get a sense that these stalls you could hide under and in. You know, some of them are in enough good condition to where they don't, won't collapse on you as soon as you walk under it. But yeah, it looks like these could be used for hiding. Sure.
Okay, Tina would say that to you guys then. So since you said they're up there, maybe we should walk under those and keep under that so they don't see us, maybe?
Actually, I just want to know, do you all want Ari and I to get eyes on the enemy before we meet them or after?
I prefer walking in head on, so I leave that to you guys.
I would just be a little nervous that if you two get caught, we won't be close enough.
Alright, we can go in straight. Whoever wants to lead, take in front, and we'll try Tinu's path going through the stalls. See if it helps.
Alright.
Okay, so when I said go through the stalls, I meant like these stalls, hypothetically, you can move through, but on this side where you guys are currently at, there is a wooden wall that goes up 20 feet that's obscuring the view of the rest of the market. So if you went under this tent here, you would just bump into these steps, right? But if there's more of these stalls and stuff around in the market, what I was saying is you could like use them for cover if you wish. So these stalls right here, there's no path forward. There's just the wall.
We can't do
that's
this.
Up.
So
But we can follow them.
No, what Tinu's drawing, you guys could technically do that, but I'm just saying that nothing's leading past this wall.
Would we get stealth rolls if we take Tinu's path? Tough, since we're hiding amongst the stalls.
Well, which direction are you going? Right now, there's a 20-foot wall in front of you with steps that go up.
Yeah.
Oh, so but the tower. But you said the tower is this way.
It's west. It's eastward across this map. Yes, but you don't see it in the distance. You get a sense that you're still too far away to see it. But you know that if you keep going east, you should run into it, according to Highlash.
Well, we can either. Well, the stairs lead up, but that puts us towards the roof area where we'll be more visible from the sky and plus visible to whatever might be stalking the roofs. The other option would be to go through these buildings along the south towards this alley over here and these buildings over here.
We'd use the stalls like Tinu suggested, but sure, the buildings work just as well.
Yeah. Those would be our two options, because like I said, I don't think we want to go onto the steps unless those are our only option to get past that wall.
Well, but we can't see what's over here, so maybe. Well, no, because we.
From your position, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But if you move, like, yeah, maybe it's more will be revealed.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I have a vision, so I will move. Is it dark, Brent? It's like.
It's about 6 p.m. or so, so it's not. I mean, it's just overcast, but it's not dark.
I was gonna say maybe we should have Louie and Alice go that way so they can see what's over there. Because if we go over here and it's just another wall here, it'll be like a dead end. There'll be no point in us going over there. And then I can put Ellie on you guys, and she can tell me I can't go into whatever that is, but I can have her tell me if something goes wrong.
That works. Just give us a moment. We'll get up on that wall and keep low and get a bead out over the market. See what we can see.
I put Ellie on.
I guess I'll.
Louie.
And I guess I'll wiggle my fingers at Alice. It's like, shall I?
Yeah, she'll put her hand out for you.
Okay, and I'll hold her hand, and a little shadow creeps off her hand into Alice.
Nice. It's cold.
All right, Ellie, you good? Yeah, you're fine. Come on, Eddie. Let's get up on that wall, nice and quiet.
Okay. Move yourselves to where you want to be on the wall. Like, show me the route you go.
So I'm assuming, Eddie, we'd probably use the stalls and then do a quick turnaround over the wall like this.
Okay.
You want stealth check, Brent?
If you're stealthing, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can move yourself, Alice. Yeah, both of you come to these wooden steps and see they go up about 20 feet. You go up them?
Mm-hmm.
Alice will keep going, yeah.
All right, move yourself to where you want to be.
From
Carefully.
this point on, since I know they're doing like a recon, can I continuously cast guidance through Ellie?
Oh, let's not. Come on, you know that's some bullshit.
even if that's allowed, that's a little much.
It would only be a D4 if you want, Brent, but it's up to you, man.
No. I mean, before they go, you can come over there and do it, but
No, it's okay.
Go ahead, Lou.
Alright.
I'm following you.
Slowly
you climb the
here.
steps and they groan under your weight, and like one kind of cracks.
Oh shit. Okay, I fixed it.
I take my foot away from it.
Yeah, both of you come up and see a platform of wood that has massive gashes and cracks and holes in it, sagging from weather damage, and you see the market out before you. And I'm going to share an image with you of how the market looks from the top, because I have some walls here, but I want you to get an idea of what it looks like here.
I think we're gonna have to go this way. From the way I'm seeing the wall go down south.
Yeah, it curves all the way around, probably cuts off and forms a circle around the market. Looks like a raised dais, kind of, or a pavilion.
That's just, I put in a general channel. As you look over through the haze, you can see the tops of these stalls and these tarps.
What are the blocks on the buildings to the north and south? There's like big yellow and green rectangles. What are those?
To the north, to the what?
There's like the market in the middle, and then north and south there's the buildings that flank the market, and there's big, long green and yellow rectangles on top of them.
Those are all the stalls, the market bazaar stalls and tents. That's what they are.
Oh, there's like stalls on top of the buildings.
No. I'm not sure what you're
Blurred
saying.
out. There's blurred out, like pixelated.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
figured, yeah.
okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's shop names.
They're names that we're not supposed to know unless we go there.
But yeah, I mean, the air is still as you kind of peek over in this direction and look. You imagine you may get a better view of some other stuff if you move forward, but that's generally what you see from that angle.
What do you think, Adi?
I don't want to be.
Do we go around it, or do we go through the stalls?
I mean, we can go around it and check out all the shops along the way if we're darting between them.
I like that plan. Let's tell them that.
We can check out the stalls after we clear out the fucking birds.
Right. Yeah, of course. Birds. Let's head
She's already
for...
turning around and heading back.
He's looking at the shops, and then he just notices you leaving. He's like, oh, right. And he starts quietly creeping behind you.
All right. Come back then.
I think if we use the south buildings, should get us in instead of darting through the middle.
Okay.
It's a bit easier that way.
Yeah.
But, let's all move together and get ready.
Okay.
You can check out the houses as we go, the buildings as we go.
So which direction are you going?
Aye.
We
South.
were going.
Yeah,
Got it.
Alice is, like, trying
Okay.
to do this
So what we're gonna do, as you guys move through here, I'm gonna say that you guys are able to collectively move 60 feet, and we're gonna roll a group stealth. Yeah, each every 60 feet, pretty much.
I think 60 feet would get from where I was gets me here.
Are we hiding or are we not hiding? Like, are we going in the buildings like Kolobati said, or are we not?
Yeah, we're using the buildings as cover.
Yeah, we gotta get to the south one and then we'll dart in between them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, like point to me where the group wants to be. Here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Here.
Can we be
Yeah,
inside the building in 60 feet? We could just be at the corner of the building. Yeah, in that alleyway there.
You can put it's fine. You can put yourselves in the building. Roll me a group stealth.
Okay. In the building.
As you do note that there looks to be a corridor here with a wooden wall that leads beyond this wall area and stage.
So, can I guidance myself for... Oh, no. Can I guidance my sister since I know we are doing this?
What are you guidancing her for?
Stealth? Like, I know we're sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I'm not sneaky.
What is there a verbal component to this?
Yes, there is a verbal component to guidance.
If you're gonna do this consistently, I'm gonna make you roll stealth at disadvantage, since you have to speak your spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, I'm already at disadvantage, so I don't know if it would be good for both of us too.
But then it would put you at a straight roll.
No,
we
it
give her a
just
D4.
only adds a D4.
Oh,
it doesn't.
D4. Yeah.
It's
sorry.
not advantage.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We haven't played in a couple weeks.
That's okay.
Do you not want it then?
I normally would say yes, but if it's gonna put you at disadvantage, then that's just two people rolling poorly.
Okay.
I think it's better if only I have the chance to fuck it up.
Okay. Are you sure? I feel like Tina would do it anyways. Okay, but since you told me not to,
Okay.
she'll be good. She'll listen to you this time. I won't do it.
See, you're at disadvantage? You're in heavy armor?
Aren't I? Because with heavy armor.
No, Bossy, though.
No, I'm in medium armor that it gives me disadvantage.
Yeah, it does the medium
okay.
to do that.
We have
Okay,
three
never mind.
disadvantage. Oh wait. Oh no, Kaput's disadvantage too now.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
The number went up.
Oh no.
The sign outside of this building says Schnapp's Playhouse. In the shattered storefront are rotting, moldy puppets of various designs.
Nope. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and you guys can continue the description.
Go for it. The rest of the interior is too dark and cluttered to get a good look without really getting inside. By all of you stepping in, you see various toys, dolls, and animatronics on circular shelves and stands. their decomposing faces stare on lifelessly. If all of you guys are going to collectively search this place, we're going to roll a group search, group perception.
Yeah. Chloe is. If
I want a
nobody
dog,
else is.
so I am too.
I mean, if we're in the buildings, we might as well check.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're inside the. Well, can I guidance myself? We're inside the building now, or not? I guess I won't, because I don't want to break stuff. Okay. Perception. Give me a doll. 20.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If Kaput's standing at the door, do you want him to do a perception as well?
If he's not looking around, he doesn't need to.
Nah, he's not looking around. He's strictly keeping an eye out for anything.
Okay.
That's not a doll at this point, I guess.
All right. 3 of you have beat this DC. So, let's see who's got the highest. Alice, you find a music box of gold and silver trim in the rubbish. Still in good condition, probably worth about 300 gold pieces. The crank on the side of it, there's a little crank on the side of it, and obviously if you go ahead and crank it, you imagine it may play music.
Yeah, I won't open it and
Okay.
make noise right now. I'll just shove that in my back.
Got it. Okay. After looking around this area, that's the only thing you find. Somebody draw me a line. I'm going to choose a navigator. Who's going to be the navigator here? Because I only need one person really kind of telling me where you guys are going.
I'm pushing to stay in the front.
Okay.
So I can do that if you want.
Yeah, so you guys have agreed you're going to try to go through the buildings. So give me a line of 60 feet to where you guys are going next.
Brett, is there a nonsense item doll that I can have here, or are they all degraded?
You find a small monkey with symbols.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Yeah,
I said it in the chat. I'll say it out loud. Brent's going out of his way this session.
I'm traumatized by that.
But if you really want, sure, you can find a doll.
A little sack, like a sack or burlap doll. That's really in the cheap part. Okay. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'll happily put it in our bag.
Okay.
Oh,
Meta.
Please.
It's like what a kid probably made in here. If the Lego stand at a Lego store where they have kids putting things together. It's probably like a straw doll that one of the kids made out of a clothespin and straw for hair. Something like that. I don't know. I'd have taken the monkey to be honest.
Go ahead and roll me another group stealth, guys.
Sure
We're
thing.
traumatized in Icewind Dale with that monkey. That's why I said no monkey.
Hey, there we go.
Wow.
An 18 on disadvantage, though. I'll take it.
You guys
that's good for you, Torin. Wow.
Creep across this broken street here, and you see it goes down and opens into the proper market area. As you come to this building, the sign on it says Drakkenheim Cleaners.
Wait, there's dry cleaning?
There was.
Oh, I was thinking chemicals. Like alcohol.
Right, like a dry cleaner, right? Or not? I don't know.
Now it's just haze cleaning.
Oh, man.
Oh, let's
There might be fancy clothes in there. If it's a dry cleaner.
Potentially.
Do we know? Do dry cleaners exist here?
That's what I was right. Kind of. They started. When did dry cleaners exist? I think so.
There's such thing as a laundress. There usually was a head laundress, especially if the house was big enough. Alice would be saying this, you guys don't know this.
But they wouldn't have a store here like that, right?
Well, if there's enough people and enough call for it, businesses like that can crop up anywhere. And cities like Drakkenheim, it makes sense.
So as you enter this building, it looks like a guild hall for street cleaners of Drakkenheim.
Oh.
Okay.
You see that there's a tattered map of Drakkenheim's inner city streets on the wall, and shows cleaning stations and some warehouses.
Yoink.
Yeah, Alice is gonna be like, whoop.
Are you go, you take the map off the wall. Besides a meeting room, offices, and storage spaces, you find nothing else of value here.
I have another map. Okay.
Yeah, put inner city map.
What do street cleaners
Got it.
clean, Brad? Like, what kind of tools and stuff?
You see large brooms, buckets. You see old barrels that were lined with maybe metal on the inside that probably had lye and stuff in them. You see like huge burlap sacks that probably they put trash and stuff in. Out back on this map, you see some broken down wagons that looks like maybe horse dung and stuff was maybe put inside. Yeah, just cleaning up the city.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah, they'd use straw to probably clean up all the... Because there's a lot of horse traffic that probably came through Drakkenheim. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically, they
Like-
muck the streets of Drakkenheim. Cleaning them up.
All right. You guys move into this building next, I'm assuming, right? So I'm gonna put which one? Which building? This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
We'll take them one at a time.
Where's Kalina?
Bathroom, I think.
Sure, dolls dipped.
Fair.
Yeah, we.
She's back.
I'm back. I'm back. I just have to move my
We have
person.
left the doll. We have left the doll shop.
Yeah, we found street cleaners, apparently, and a map.
Oh, cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, let me check something here. Let me see. What is everybody's? 14. I know you're 17. Kalina, what's your passive perception?
Not that good. I think it's like 15.
Loey, what's yours?
15.
Kaput?
Mine's 14.
Okay.
10.
10? Okay. Torin?
I believe mine is 14.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 14.
Got it. Let's see here. Alice, as you guys go into this building, you do a double take and note a small can is rolling on the ground outside here.
Where?
Over here.
Alice will just like hard elbow the shit out of Louis and with the common sign language movement and point towards it.
You point towards
Louis
it?
whips his head.
Yeah. Pointing out to Louis. And she'll look kind of closer. She'll try to see like where it was rolling from to see what it might have made it start moving.
Roll me a perception.
You want me to do a perception too, Brent, since Alice...
26.
Oh, probably doesn't matter. Never mind.
It looks like it's coming from these stalls that are over here. Like this general stall area. It looks like it came out of the stalls.
And she'll point at the stall. To Chloe.
In sign language, Loy will sign back to you. There's something creeping over there. Just like us.
Mm-hmm.
Should we deal with it?
Kaput, what was your passive perception again?
Yeah, no,
and
it's kind of not at low A. Oh, sorry, bro.
No, I'm sorry. With that 26,
Mm-hmm.
you think you see maybe like a puff of dust or something, come from these tents, but that's it.
Yeah, she's gonna try to creep up to kaput.
Brent, I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna take Whisper off my back and level my rifle while the others are searching about inside this building, and nod towards the tent where the movement was.
Got it. Let's just go ahead and put everybody's initiative on the board here. let's roll some initiatives up here.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to post it. I'm so sorry, Ku. Hold on. I'll go post it right now.
Oh my.
Oh, not 20. 22.
Brett,
Oh,
are we
good
doing
for
anything with Ron tonight?
I needed a nat 20.
I can if for some reason we can't.
Well, it's mostly just because of the inspiration. Like,
I knew you were waiting for that. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Or if we run out of time, if you don't mind me saving it specifically for that scenario.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough then. Thank you.
I gave it to somebody last time. Did I not?
Hold on.
It's been
Did I drop it in the chat? Did I drop it? I'm looking for
You're
the
giving
text.
it to Kalina.
That's what I
More
thought. It was
recently.
either you or Kalina because we
Give it
talked.
to Kalina.
All right. I just want everybody to do initiative, but we're not worrying about it right now, at least. So, Alice, you said you moved over towards those tents?
No, Alice would kind of creep up to kaput.
Kaput. Okay. Got it.
If you need another stealth roll or not.
No, we're still good. Hit the zone. You can move yourself over to him. I mean, what did you plan on doing?
She's gonna get up. She's gonna get up to kaput. Like, she's obviously being quiet, and she's kind of look up at him. She's going to whisper very softly, interconic. There's something in the tents.
I'll see his gaze move towards you, just a nod. And you see his hand make the backward motion as he's keeping an active eye out.
Okay. The rest of you move into this building, and a sign above this one says Westamar Blooms.
Flowers. I bet there's none left though.
There's a patio with old tables and chairs that sit out front of this establishment. Exotic plants covered in black and iridescent veins grow wildly around the front. Inside are shelves of mostly dead plants, although some seem contaminated and alive, like the plants outside. Sagging dream catchers hang from the ceiling, and dusty crystals sit in a glass cabinet near the purchase counter. Are the people inside here, besides Loey, gonna search around?
Yee.
I'd say Torin would.
Okay.
Tina's nosy, so yes.
Loey, you keep your gun out and eye out at these tents
Yep.
here.
I'm ready. The moment something peeks its head out, I'm gonna plug it probably.
Got it.
Yeah. Alice is gonna go try to peek at him whenever it's time.
It's time right now. You're gonna go peek in the tents?
Yeah, she's gonna try to sneak up and peek in the tents.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself in on the tent square.
This one?
Yeah,
Or,
wherever you want to be.
Which one did the puff of dust come from?
It came from this one. I'm sorry, I'm the wrong layer. 1 second. It came from this one.
Yeah, Alice will kind of creep up and try to see if she can peek in.
All right, go ahead and move yourself into the tent.
Into the tent? Okay.
If you're,
okay.
yeah, that's what I want you to see.
Well, she would peek in, yeah. Oh, I see tent. I just see a tent flap. I don't see anything.
Yeah, exactly. So it's considered you're inside of this tent. There's enough shit around in the tent flaps above where it's hard to see outside of said tent.
Okay.
But yeah, looking around, it looks like broken wares, shelves, all types of rubbish and refuse in here. But you don't see anybody.
Is there any footprints or anything?
Interesting question. Roll me perception.
24.
You look on the ground and in the dust, you see what looks to be maybe some footprints.
Can I roll a survival to see if I can make out what it is? I'm
Sure.
proficient in survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Been hanging around Louis too long not to be. 22.
Ooh, those rolls.
They 3 or 4 toes. They look like dog feet,
Like
except
no-
larger. Yeah.
Fucking great. Knowing that Loey's watching, can I, above the ref, I know Loey can see me, right? In here?
No. If you're inside looking around, he can't see you in there, technically.
Okay. She'll kind of, pop up her hands, outside the tent and sign language to him, Garmir. Or, yeah. No,
Being
that
that-
doesn't matter.
Brent,
Yes?
can I do something?
Sure.
I'm going to activate Stone's Cunning. Drop it in chat. And as a bonus action, I'm going to get Tremor Sense out to 60 feet. For 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I want to know if I count any more footfalls than the people in my party.
Whoa.
And I fully breathes, and he tries to connect himself back to the earth. As he was taught
Okay.
a long time ago.
In order to focus on this, you can't focus on maybe taking a shot and doing this at the same time. So
he's just doing this. He wants to see how close they are, or if they're invisible or something. Because if Addy should have found something there, he's thinking.
Okay.
But I'm totally on with that. He can't ready a shot and do this. That makes sense.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Alice and Loey.
Okay. Yeah.
Loey, it's taking you a minute to attune to these feelings, considering your compatriots are moving around you, grabbing stuff, walking, checking under things. So with a 12, nothing pops up. But Alice. Damn. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 13 misses you?
Yeah.
Through the back tent flap here, an arrow flies right past you and out the fabric on the other side. And then you hear panting and something move. And we are gonna go into initiative here.
I was gonna say, yeah.
no.
Alice is gonna chase it because it's Alice.
I'm assuming I may or may not feel that, Brent, if they start running, but it's up to you.
Hold on.
Sure.
Okay. And roll me another perception.
Sure.
Something moves out of your range of like tremor sense. You could definitely like detect that a bit further away. But it could be Alice for all you know, because technically you can't see her. But something's moving out away.
Right. Okay.
But meanwhile, let's do it. All right. And where is my? Here we are.
Were we able to check the shop while they did that, Brett?
Yes, I'll get that to you here. Let's see. Get that done. We are in there. Inside of here, you guys collectively, I had you guys roll perception checks, right? Yep. Didn't I? No? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll me perception checks. Kalina, Torin, Kolabadi, Tinu, you guys roll me perception checks.
Okay. Perception, there we go. I'm not having a good night.
I need a meet or beat. I need one more person. Who am I missing here? Oh, no, I have oh! Y'all don't find shit. Never mind.
Oh, I do have a question about the flowers. You said there were some live flowers that had retained the, whatever contamination.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take those? Like, can I kind of just put the bag of holding over it and put it into it without touching it?
It's a bushy plant. It'll be hard to take it without touching the plants at all. I would say you could take it, but you're probably going to touch it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll leave it for now.
It's a cool idea to study it, but I feel like this is a dangerous way to collect it.
To give it to what's-her-face to try to get money out of her. But I would put Bati on it.
Oh,
like, hey,
okay.
There's a plant that's contaminated that looks like it's alive. We should take that to River and maybe try to get some money out of her.
You mercenaries. All right. Now, starting at the top of the initiative. Tinu, you just get done looking at this plant. I don't think you're alerted to anything yet.
Okay. I will look for a smaller plant. Or I don't know. I guess I'm looking.
Roll me a percentile. If you get 25 or below, you find a small enough plant you can scoop up.
God damn it! My dice want to roll high today. Okay,
unfortunately, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll just keep wandering around looking like plant.
Understood. Loey. Yeah, you have felt what I described. What are you doing?
You're right back. Checking on Eddie. Willie says to you guys as he trains Whisper on the tent that Addie went in.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself to where you want to be.
He comes in here.
I just want to clarify that I never pulled Ellie back, so she's with Louie.
Okay.
Okay.
From earlier, yeah.
Yeah, your vision of the rest of the courtyard obviously is obscured, being among this ruined tent. But yeah, you run in to see Alice standing there, I guess, looking around.
Loey signs to you, Alice, north. Chase?
She shrugs.
He'll nod. I got 15 more feet of movement, Brent. I'm gonna come out the back side of this.
Sure. Tents are all around you.
And he's gonna focus, and try to hone in on where this thing has run, but he'll first come to the end of his movement, which would be there. Do you want a perception check? I'm assuming that's an action to use Tremor Sense to do that.
Yeah, I would say it's an action, yeah.
Okay, alright. So he's going to use his action to try to perceive where this thing has run to, because hopefully it's now within his range, but he's not sure. 16.
Let's see here. You detect a source in oops, wrong layer. Over in this direction, over here. But you also feel like you detect some other movement for a little further away.
Got it. Okay. I'll wait till Addie comes out of the tent, and then I'll probably inform her about it. But that's my turn. I'm done.
Understood. Kolabadi, you see this play out. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep watch through Addie. Now let's stick with the party for right now.
Got it.
So move over to here.
Understood. Alice.
Oh man. Loy went out. It would be an action to search this for anything, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where they're at. Yeah. Alright. I'll have to come back and look. She's gonna step out. I'm gonna bonus action. Can I use... Oh, that's hide, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna step out at first.
Mm-hmm.
And try to see where... and look at Louie to see if he points her direction anywhere.
He's pointing down. I'll show you. He's pointing down this path. And he gestures to the gun left and right and holds up 2 fingers.
Okay. She's going to... I want to stealth, so as I move up. As a bonus action, since I have hide as a bonus action as a rogue?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Jesus, epic. 29.
Oh, damn. You slink. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was already fine.
Oh, Brett, I'm assuming I can, because I can, as a player, see down this. I still have cover behind this tent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Even if it's +2, that's fine.
So you had pointed to these 2 tents that I'm next to?
Yeah, to the left and right.
Alright, Alice is gonna try to pop in, and if she sees anything, she's gonna try to shank it. In this yellow one, Britt.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, you can move over there. Yeah, you just see ruin, but you don't see anything.
She'll just stick a thumb out the flap and thumbs down it, but since I don't have anything else to do, I will action look around while I'm here.
Okay.
Perception?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
Roll me D100.
Anything else to do? I might as well loot. 64.
Hope for the 100. You find the king's jewels right there, Eddie.
Right?
It's like the crow's nest all over again.
You find on the ground some dust, some restorative ointment. I'm not sure what that is actually.
It's Kirtan's ointment.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Note it in the treasure channel. That's it?
Yep.
Got it.
I got it. What's it called again?
Kaput. Now, Kaput, you saw, like, this arrow emerge out of that tent where Alice was in, and then obviously Loey came up and went inside, and they began to scout the area. What are you doing?
It's mine. Kalina rolled her initiative late, and she actually rolled significantly higher than me.
Oh, do I have an
I
initiative?
didn't realize that the first time I rolled it wasn't on the wasn't on the board. So
no problem.
Tried to do it again.
All right. We'll go ahead and cycle down to. Oh, I already have 2 Kalinas on here. I don't know. All right.
See,
I don't know why it didn't pop up for you, but what do you like to do?
Shit, I wasn't. I just looking around because I don't think I realized that everybody else left. Right?
Well, there's still Kolabadi and Tinu and Torrent in here looking around. But yeah,
exactly. We're all still like, I don't know anything else happened outside right now.
Well, at this point, you would have seen Loey. Well, actually, he said, I'm going to go check, what's going on out here because something happened. And he left the building. So you know something's maybe kind of amiss, but you don't know what. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I have no reason to go running outside. So I will, I guess, go stand by the door to outside. So, like, if there is screaming or yelling, I can easily take off. But otherwise, I'm going to stay in here and do a quick once-over around the room again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception. And now we go to kaput.
Cool. Butch's gonna spend his movement. 30 feet gets him up to Loey, going through the tent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Loey puts his finger to his lips, kaput, as you come through the tent. Then holds up 2 fingers and points down the path this way.
That's fine. Yeah, there's really not much he can do with that at the moment, so that's all for now. He'll move his third ball.
Got it.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
He'll dash. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20. He sees Allison there, and he'll stop right at this edge line between the tents and just look around down the alleyways real quick.
Got it. All right, and
That's it.
Understood. Torrent, what are you up to?
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He sees Loey here. Doesn't know exactly what's going on, so...
Same thing, Torrent. You see Loey puts his fingers to his lips, holds up 2 fingers, and points northwest down the alleyway, down the market stalls.
Okay.
Alright,
so Torrent will also dash then on seeing that, so he will end up here. And yeah, so movement action. And I don't have a bonus action I want to do right now, so that'll be it.
Got it. Kaput, as you land in this area here, you immediately hear something to the east of your token, like, crash through some of the furniture and stuff inside of, this tent here.
Okay.
This technically happens on your turn.
That's fine. There's no bonus action I could do, so I dashed up here, so that's it.
Yeah, you see the tent flaps kind of move too in that area. All right.
That's fine. As Torn runs up, I point my finger in that direction.
Understood. All right, kaput. Does a 20 hit you?
Just barely, actually.
You hear thwop, 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 and you see this tent flap in front of you over here move as you see 3 arrows come out of it, one of them striking you.
Okay.
You'll take 9 points of piercing damage. This shot looks expertly placed. It like grazes or jabs into your leg, and barbs on the arrow really make it hurt. You currently have the slowed condition as your speed is halved.
Are you doing 2024 rules now?
Yeah, these guys do. Yeah.
If we get them, he gets them. There is nothing is safe.
Fair enough.
I weapon mastery's Brent.
Then you see kaput a creature come out of our tent here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Garmir, but it's crouched down, slinking, and then it disappears into the next tent right next door to it.
Okay.
And this thing is quiet too. It just shoots through the tent and then it runs off. All right, and Loey, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Where'd my sheet go? There it is. 13.
All right. Nothing stands out with your tremor sense at the moment. We're keeping moving here. That's their turn. Tinu, what are you doing?
Do I notice that everybody's like left by this point?
Well, they're in the building.
you slowly seen everybody filter into the the market.
Yeah,
I hate
you have
rolling
seen
high
multiple people
initiative.
just charge into the tents.
I'm going to telepathically ask Ellie. Ellie, where are you? Where is everybody?
Yeah, you would get a ping from Ellie of Loey's location, which over here.
Oh, okay. I return and tell Kala and Kalabadi. They went that way. I think something's happening, and I guess I would go. 30 here? And
Yeah.
that's my full turn. Ellie would stay on Louis.
Got it. Kalina, with your 25, I guess, search here, let's see. You... Market, we are in West of Mars Blooms. Doing another search, you find a 10-foot pole. You also are able to find 2 rusty but usable 2 collapsible shovels. They're regular shovels in the PHB, but just half of the height and like half of the weight. Lastly, on the you find a skeletal hand behind the counter.
Oh.
What happened to the body is a mystery, but on a bony finger, you see a dirty ring. It glimmers just a little bit.
I'm gonna... This is kind of gross, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna break the finger off and take the whole finger with the ring so that I don't have to touch the ring.
Okay, smart.
Just in case that's one of the reasons it's a hand without a body.
Mm-hmm. True.
Because I know magic is weird as shit. I'm just gonna chuck the whole finger with ring on it, in my pocket, and then head outside.
All right. Go ahead and move yourself to where you want to be.
I don't know if I can get further than... Oh, I can get 5 feet further.
Yeah, you chase after your sister, and both of you come inside this tent. If that's all, Loey, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I heard that shot that happened.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Kaput at least grunted or did something.
You would have felt with your tremor sense something once again kind of move out of your radius.
Yeah, okay. They're going farther then. I'm gonna come to here, the side of the tent, so I can see. Oh! Hold on. Brent, I see a token. Is that supposed to be visible, or is that supposed to be in the
No,
tent?
he's supposed to be in the gym. But, roll me up, what's your passive perception, real quick?
15.
What was that roll? Okay. But yeah, you don't see anything. But I'll give it to you that since you already saw a token, you detect movement coming from this area. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Do I have one of those? Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah. Louis reaches into his pack, cracks the a glow stick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I toss it into that tent?
Ooh, let's see. Distance, let's go ahead and measure. 35 feet. I'm gonna say you could throw this the same way you can throw like a throwing dagger or something. Whatever, was it 20, 60 feet or something like that?
Yeah, 20-60 for that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah. You can throw it. Just roll me an attack roll to see if you make it inside the tent or it falls outside.
Sure. This is a ranged attack, so does archery apply or not?
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yeah. You know, you use your skills, you aim. You have a good eye.
22.
You throw it enough force, you see it goes inside the tent and illuminates it.
And I'm willing to bet his shadow appears on the edge of the tent as he casts a light behind him all around him.
Smart, yeah. You can see the vague shadow of some scruffy, large, bouldering back being. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna dash for that tent and switch to Talon to get on top of him.
All right, go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, actually, I don't have to dash. I have 40 feet. Yes. So I can get to here.
All right, you go into one tent, you know, kind of climb the wreckage, you come out the other. I'm not going to give you difficult terrain on these tents because y'all just move fine. And you come bursting into the tent just to see this Garmir look up from the light stick that's on the ground. And he looks like this.
Hell yeah.
And let me go ahead and put him on the map. And he is right in front of you.
I'm assuming that the throwing glow stick was one of my attacks, so with the other attack, I will come up with the bonus action Hunter's Mark him, and I'm going to come up with Talon, and I'm going to shove the barrel in his chest and say, "Found you, doggy. Bark, bark." And I'm going to put a hole in his chest.
He goes, "Oh!" And you go ahead and shoot him. Well, what gun are you shooting with?
Talon, the shotgun.
Okay.
Oh dear.
The rest of you who are, you know, not there, you hear you know, like a shotgun just echo out across the courtyard.
23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna take plus 14 points of bludgeoning damage as the pellets scatter across his eye.
Almost like instinctually, as you pull the trigger, he backflips, the buckshot hits him, but as a reaction, he moves away from you without provoking an attack of opportunity, and he disappears out of the tent.
They're not getting away from the eye, is he? Lois shouts after the dog, which you guys can probably hear.
And, yeah, but you hit him, but then he just disappears out of there for 14
Cool.
damage.
I'm done. That's it.
Understood. Kolabadi, yeah, you hear these shots echo out, and, yeah, what do you do? You also hear.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I pop into the tent with the sisters.
Yep.
And basically like, oh, that sounds like Louis found something. And ready in action to once Alice gets her shanks and she's going to launch some ghosts at what she targeted.
Understood. Alice, what are you doing?
I heard that shot. Like.
Oh yeah, everybody heard it. Mm-hmm.
And it's like this way, right?
Yeah, like north of you. Yeah.
Can you ping where I would have heard it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you would have heard it over here.
Okay. Alice is just gonna groan and she's gonna go out. Oh man, Louie. God damn it. You said over here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so it's 5, 10.
There is a green glowing tent that you would see pretty quick.
Yeah, it's where I'm pointing. You would also note that this fountain here gurgles toxic waters.
Cool. Yeah, I don't like that. She'll just kind of like pull the flat block of where to go.
North, Louis says to you. Flip out of my reach. You can kill it. It's right outside.
Alright, Alice is gonna bonus action dash. And dash through the tent. See.
Yeah, you look around, you don't see anybody.
Alright, she's just gonna start hopping into tents. It's probably got. It's gonna be one of these. Alright, it'll be 20 feet. So she's gonna peek into this tent.
You don't see anybody.
Okay, sorry, I need to go back. That was 10 more feet. Okay. So it's 30 feet. Yeah, she's gonna pop over here.
And soon as you do.
Yeah.
Well, let's move back one square.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see, there's Skarmory here recovering from just being shot at, but he swings his head and looks at you.
I'm gonna try to meet his head with my short sword.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Come on, Alice. Of course. Fucking. There's my back roll.
He easily backs his head away and growls at you.
She'll come with, because of Nick, with her dagger. She'll try to nick him with her dagger.
Got it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Alright, beautiful. I'm gonna sneak attack it. Because I can. So he's gonna take... Did my sneak attack come through? Yeah, 13 damage, and then because I moved 10 feet in a straight line, I also get Charger, so I get a D8 on top of that. So 15 damage to him.
Got it. I'm gonna give it to you this time, but next time you have to see what you're charging at. Like, you have to, like, know its location, right? I think that makes sense. Like, you see something, you charge at it.
No,
but
it just says if I move. It just, with the... I mean, it's... Yeah, it just says, yeah, it says towards the target. Okay.
Yeah, you have to see the target to do it. But this time, you're fine. You miss once and step forward and slash him across his torso. It just grunts against the pain, but it's still there.
Yeah, cool. I have done all my movement. I've done my action, and now body was holding for when I saw it.
Yeah.
Or melee body.
Yep, and from Allie's chest, point blank, a ghost flies out. So 18 to hit.
I'll hit him.
You'll take 12 force damage, again pushed back 5 feet. I'm not going to push back the full 10.
Alright, yeah, he stays inside the tent, stumbling over random debris on the ground.
And then a second one flies out against him. I don't think a 12 will hit.
This time he's aware of it and dodges the ethereal ghost.
Okay, that's my held action.
Got it. Kaput!
Step out 5. Do I see anything flying in the air coming toward us?
Interesting question. Roll me a perception.
Maybe.
You don't see anything flying towards you, but spending your action looking, you well, no, I'm actually gonna take that back. In the distance, you see at least one winged creature through the haze, like plop down on the roof of the Drakkenheim cleaners.
Okay. 5.
Through the haze of yellow eye, you can see yellow eyes, and its head almost cocks to the side, curious more of what's going on.
That's 5, 10. No, he's just gonna be right here. That's his full movement. Spend his action looking. No bonus action. That's it for me.
Understood. Torin, what's up?
All right. Boo. Curse my low theater of field of vision. Oh wait, did I go? No, wait, that was the wrong way. 15, 20. I don't exactly know what's going on, so I'm going to take the dodge action and see if anyone shoots at me, and then I'll go chasing after them if they do.
Understood.
My vision is crap, and I'm losing track of people in this cavalcade of carts.
Everybody's in tents and stalls. It is a cat and mouse game, or a dog and Knifebites game. Let's see. It's their turn. So, Alice, the one that's in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Let's go here. There we go. It narrows its eyes. It seems to speak something. And you feel for a second a static energy over you.
Cool. I've got hunters marked.
This thing quickly lets the bow slide up its shoulder and two-handed whips out a spear. It is going to try to stab you as it moves back up.
Cute.
All right. First attack. Easily dodged.
Nope.
Back up. He looks frustrated. You see, he tries to hit you on the third. Well, damn. He, after that.
Heard him. Mm-hmm.
He. Let's see here. How does this work? Okay, he waits on that, but that's what he does. All right, let's see what else we got going here. And. Okay. And okay, that's their turn. Back to Tinu.
So Tinu just, I thought we were quiet, and she just, 30. I heard it. Okay, so I'll move 10 here.
Mm-hmm.
I see Torin, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'll move 20, 10, 20, 30 here. And then I'm gonna dash. Oh, Ellie's on Louis, but you don't have to move her to Louis.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to see what he sees.
Understood. Got it.
Yeah. I heard the gunshot, so I guess I'm just gonna dash and run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 30 to this tent, under this tent. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can, so I don't see anything this tent?
Yeah, you come inside, yeah.
Can I have looked as I ran to this tent?
If you still have an action left, you can search the tent.
No. I meant, like, looking. I don't have. I'm
I'm
using
sorry.
my action to dash, but as I'm dashing there, can I look to see if I see my compatriots?
Yes. So I'll move your token back here, and yeah, you would see Alice kind of moving in and out of this tent, fighting with something. You can see glows coming from the tent that Loey is in. And then you see Torrin like looking around cautiously and Kaput moving forward. But then you want to go into this tent?
Yeah, I would just stay in that tent.
Understood.
Oh, can't see anything.
I know, that's the problem. That's the challenge.
I know, Ellie would stay on Louis, and that's my full turn.
Understood. Kalina.
Okay. 5. I can run up that alleyway, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I think I'm gonna have to dash to get any further up to where we heard stuff going on. And that will take an action, which sucks a little bit, but okay. Can I stand next to the fountain? Is there room there, or is that not really?
You can stand there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's close, but you can stand there. You can see the silhouette of Loey kind of glowing against the, the green light that's in the tent and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yep, but that's all I can do because I used my action to dash.
All right.
And I can't see or help anybody from here yet.
Understood. Loey.
I'm finding that beastie. He comes out. He looks about. Now, I'm assuming because Alice hasn't hidden, I can feel her movements fighting with the dog.
Yeah, you could see like she's backing in and out of the edge of the tent and stuff, trying to dodge this guy's blows. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So he's gonna come into the tent beside you, Alice. Sees you. Good work. And he's gonna come around the dog to his back to press him towards Alice.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna take a couple swings with the great axe. Why not? Let's have some fun. That's a miss. And then second attack. Oh, that's an 8. Dang it.
This guy is nimble. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Should have just used that gun on you. No, I'm only gonna do that once. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of him though.
Got it. He ducks your blows. He still has a spear out, looking at both of you. Ending turn, Kolabati. What are you doing?
Move out of this tent. I guess into the tent across from me.
All right.
Here. Into this tent. That's my 30 feet of movement. And let's see here. And I guess I'll just with a disadvantage, I'm going to try to blast through Alice.
Got it.
That's going to miss.
Oh yeah, he scoots back.
Double ones.
Does not connect. This thing's super aware.
Yep, and that'll be my turn since my bonus action is maintaining contact.
Understood. Back to Alice. You're face to face with this guy, Loey behind.
Yeah, Alice is just gonna try to take advantage of it dodging Loey and see if she can hit it.
Got it.
We don't have 13, but I'm just trying to narrate. We'll see. All right, Alice. Yeah, you can't. 13 does not hit, I imagine.
No, blocks it with his spear.
She's just gonna growl at it. She's gonna try to hit it with her dagger. 19?
While he's distracted trying to block your blade, you're able to sneak a dagger into his side. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Yeah. Another 13 damage on him.
Ouch.
Yeah, and am I technically inside the tent? I'm outside the tent right now, right?
You're like at the edge. I mean, yeah, you're kind of inside, outside. It's fine. Unless, like, there's do you want to be inside the tent? You can move one more square up.
Yeah, I'm more worried about something, like, do I feel like I'm easily seen if something's flying above and trying to snatch my ass?
You get a sense that your back is exposed. Yeah. In general.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, she's gonna move. I know it gives them a way out, but she's gonna be like, nope. That's gonna be it for... Yeah, that's it for me.
Understood. Kaput! You are no longer slowed.
Cool. Is that heartbeat still down there doing its thing?
You look back, yeah, you see these thin yellow eyes. It's just watching. It hasn't done anything.
So we're 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20. Can I get an idea of where the combat is?
Yeah, you get a sense directly a bit northeast of you.
All the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 25, 30. I'm a dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Brent doesn't have flanking rolls, so I'm gonna stand right here.
Soon as you move there, this creature, like, its nose, like, kind of wriggles. It, like, almost detects you coming. It looks over its shoulder, and as a reaction, without provoking attack of opportunity, it leaps between Alice and Loey and goes 5, 10, 50. It dips out.
Right, well then, to finish my movement, I will take 2 more big steps, and that's it.
Understood. Torrent.
Right. 10. I think 30. I think that dashing gets me here. But I don't think I see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you push through the tents, looking around. It's a maze. Yeah, you don't see the enemy.
That's my turn.
Understood.
I can just get a glimpse of this thing. It's in trouble, but I can't.
All right. Let's go here. What's your passive perception, Kalina?
14.
God, it's...
Did you skip Tina?
Oh, did I skip?
Yeah, Tina should have gone.
I'm sorry.
After me, yeah.
No. The Garmir go before you. They just don't show. I went down to initiative order just so the map can show a certain area. But look, these Garmir have a 27 initiative, so then Tinu goes. That's what
I thought Kalina was good. I thought Kalina's name highlighted. So.
Yeah. A 17 misses you, Kalina.
That misses, yeah.
An arrow planks off of your armor And you see peeking out of one of these tents, this Garmier here.
Okay.
It's then going to go ahead and launch 2 more attacks in your direction. And both of them miss. And it just planks off your armor, and you see it disappear back inside the tent.
But now I know it's there.
Then... Tinu, entering your tent,
Oh no.
you see a Garbear. He just bursts through. He snarls, barks at you, and for one attack, he's going to get advantage.
That's not very nice.
Uh-oh. He'll do 7 plus an additional D8 here.
Okay. You guys, that was actual
Oops.
screaming.
Sorry.
So-
Well, I'm taking the 6. He's going to take 13 points of... You're going to take 13 points of piercing with that first attack. And,
Okay.
then he's going to try to poke you again with his spear. Does a 14 connect?
Misses, but the first one, I'm gonna do Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Dex save.
Yeah, he...
Dex save for our boy here. Wow. He rolls a 1.
At this, do I do it at 2nd level or 1st level?
It's up to you.
Is it the
Which spell
is it
slot
the
do you
tiefling
want?
one, Tina?
Yeah, the Tiefling one.
Oh.
Is that the...
You cast Hellish Rebuke at 1st level, I believe. If you're doing it, you can use your slots. That's the only thing. You can use your cleric slots to cast Hellish Rebuke if you want. But if you're casting the one you get for free, it's 1st level.
Yeah.
Okay, the one for free. Oh, I see it.
Which I believe is 2d10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 1 is 2d10.
With his spear, he almost
11.
drives you to the ground. The tip of it, almost piercing your armor. You raise your hand up, in flames envelops him, and he howls in pain. Although he's still there. This messes up his 2nd attack as he takes 11 fire, but he'll go in for a 3rd.
A 3rd?
Does
18 hits.
18? And you'll take 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god, what the
Roll
fuck,
back,
dude?
oh jeez.
He stands looking over you, hungry. Alright, we're back to the top of the initiative order. Tinu, it is your turn. Then Kalina.
Are you angry enough to guiding bolt this guy in the face?
Probably not at
I-
point blank range.
Am I prone or I'm not prone?
You're not
He
prone.
said he pushed. I'm
He
not prone.
tried, it's just description, yeah.
What do we want to do? I did not expect this guy to show up. If I just move out of his range, he's gonna hit me. Sorry, you guys. I was not expecting this. I was gonna search the tent. That was my ready plan.
Well, one thing. As a bonus action at the end of his attacks, you feel a static energy come over you.
Oh man. Okay, I need to get out of here. Can I still move?
It's your turn. Yeah, you can move.
I can still feel it. I can still move. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to back up 10, and I'm gonna take the op attack. At 20. I'm just gonna back up. Oh no. Oh, so I back up 10. I see my sister, and I run to her. He hit me. It hurt. It hurt.
Paula, he hit me. Beat him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run under there. So that's 25 feet. He can do his op attack, Brent.
Oh yeah. Definitely. He is going to try to hit you with his spear one more time. Was a 22?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that hits.
You'll take
That's
4
minimal
points
damage,
of
though.
piercing. Oh, 4 points of piercing plus an additional. Hold on. Let's see. What is this?
Jeez, he hit so hard.
Yeah, Tina's
2 more force damage.
6. Yeah, I'm gonna I go run to my sister and said, "There's somebody in there hitting me," and then I'm gonna action Where is it? I'm gonna cure wounds myself at level 1. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
19. Oh, you feel really
Holy
good.
crap! You max rolled it.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
pretty much maxed.
And I'm just gonna stick my tongue out at the tent, like, what? Come try to hit my sister. I bet you can't hit her. That's my turn. Ellie stays on Louis.
Understood.
Oh, if I tell her to tell me something, would that be an action? Like, can I just tell her to tell me if Louis and Alice get hurt?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I would tell her that.
Okay. Kalina.
Well, I was originally going to help Louis, but then he ran away and someone hit my sister, so I guess I'll go back.
Understood.
10, 15, 20, which I can reach.
Soon as you go in there, as a reaction, you see he leaps out of the tent, not causing an attack of opportunity. He goes.
He already used his reaction, though.
Did
He used his reaction.
Yeah, to attack Tina.
Oh,
Oh,
Opportunity
you're
attack.
right! Damn!
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
It was all planned. It was all planned.
Yeah.
Yes!
F you too! Shoot.
Oh no, now I don't remember. Do I roll first to hit, right? With
Yeah,
Warhammer?
and then you can declare smite if you want. But yeah.
Okay, so I'll try
You don't-
roll first. 13 hit?
No, he ducks easily.
It's okay, I've got another one.
Right.
Big money, no whammies. Or
Well,
big
one
whammy.
whammy. One really nice whammy.
There we go.
Good hit.
21 will connect, yes.
Now you can declare if you
Okay.
want to smite.
Okay, I would like to put a smite into it. So
Got
that
it.
would be the 5 bludgeoning damage, and then
If you want to use your
It's-
once per day free smite, you can just roll level 1, and you can use that once per day thing you have, or you can upcast it if you want. Or use your spell slots.
it would help if I... Oh, there's... Okay.
Looks like you're on a cleric Kalina's sheet.
Well, she
It
switched to
does
paladin.
look like I'm on the cleric cleanest sheet.
Oh,
I am a paladin.
I make things a little easier.
I switched computers when I finished baking. Or, I mean, switched things when I finished baking, so I think I clicked on the wrong one.
ooh,
Oh!
I'm telling. You find the
Sorry,
damage,
guys.
and it's all right. Find the damage and roll it, and then I'll go ahead and calculate. But let's keep moving here.
Yes.
Because I want to get back to the top of the order and end it there. So, Aloe.
Right. Seeing the Garmir leap out of the tent past kaput, Louis gonna follow on. Search, look around. Did I feel him move, by the way, Brent? Because he didn't hide. He just ran away from me. Which way did he go?
True, but there's a bunch of people moving now around you. So you have to give me a perception check as an action if you want to know where he went. You got Kaput, Alice, Torin now moving through there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the action. Why not? Action perception check. I am at advantage because you are hunters marked.
True.
So let's see what I roll.
13 damage, got it.
Yeah, it's 13 smite damage. Thank you.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, you know.
It's a 20. Wait, where did the extra +5 come from? It's just 25.
Okay,
But it's a-
God damn.
It's still a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could detect these in this tent right next to Torin.
East by Torin! Louis shouts as he comes into the tent. He runs past you, Torin.
What?
Yeah, you come inside, and I'm gonna move you right here real quick. And, yeah, you see he's standing right there.
Okay. I'm gonna get on this side of him.
Got it.
I don't think I could do the special thing if I don't attack, right? Let me look at this thing. I don't think so. Slash and burn. No, because I haven't made a melee attack. Nope, I'm just gonna be on him. I'm good.
Understood, Alice. Everybody's moving in and out. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped Kolobati. Excuse me. Go.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see. Pop out of this tent into this one.
Got it.
5, 10, 15.
As you emerge, you look to your left to see, Kalina dart into another tent and a bunch of howling. You see a flash.
And I'll pop into this one and I see Tinu.
Yeah, you see Tinu standing looking around.
And I'll wave back to Tinu and double check here. And I'll ready in action to launch some ghosts at Alice's target.
Got it. Alice.
Hearing where Loey went, she's gonna come pop out of the tent. And Loey's around here, right?
Yeah, you hear a bunch of commotion in that direction.
Okay, so that's right. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, beautiful. 20. Yeah, she's gonna come and try to shank the shit out of him.
Yeah, you come in from the back of the tent?
Yeah, and just try to get a kidney shot. Let's see if she can actually hit with her short sword today. Probably not. 14.
14 does not connect.
Yeah, she's gonna try to, oh man, this thing's gonna try to move. She's gonna try to get it with her dagger. She's not doing good. She did 11. She's just standing there looking cute. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
okay.
not amused as it looks at you.
Yeah.
There's the war.
Stop
You
running.
guys are supposed to be the heroes. What's going on here? Actually stab me. Come on, guys. This is right here in the script. You're supposed to stab me.
Understood.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, kaput. You see people just moving through tents.
Betsy, are you meant to be rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah, because it's with melee with Alice.
Okay, got it. Alright, seeing where Alice is. Kaput's gonna move right up here.
You come bursting into the tent too.
And Kaput just looks at it and goes, can't wait to see you run away now. And he's gonna cast Booming Blade as he takes his first attack with his armor gauntlet.
Okay.
Uh, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. And it's gonna be 2 sets of damage, so hang on. For a total of 16 points for the first attack.
You slam your fist into him. All of you see a distortion in the air. A boom echoes out across the courtyard. And he'll take 16. He's more than bloody. He ain't looking too hot as you punch him in the snout.
Good. I'll punch his ass again.
Get him.
For 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For another 8.
He'll take that. You see then after that hit, as a reaction, he dips out.
And
Well,
explodes.
hang
I
on.
know.
First question.
I know,
I thought he
yeah.
already used his reaction.
No, we
Didn't
came
he
back
already use it?
around to another turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, he's gonna take another 2d8 for moving.
gotcha.
for another 6 thunder damage.
He tries to leap, then from his position, you see a distortion in the air, a boom echo out. His body goes flying through the tent into another, almost collapsing it dead.
I went fucking around this guy. Alrighty. And then I'll move 10 feet down, making sure he's actually dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm not spending a bonus action, so that's the end of my turn.
Understood. Torin.
I will move up to the group. Great job, guys. And I guess I will. I don't know if there's any more of these things, so I will take the dodge. I guess I'll take the dodge action if.
Do you ask that, Torin, or do you just think that?
Actually, yeah, I'd ask if there are any more of these things.
I sensed 2 in the marketplace when I was with Addy originally. There's at least 1 more.
Okay. I did hear Tina's scream. That was, I believe, south of us, so 2, 3, 4, and I guess I will dash, so I dash up next to this thing, but I can't do anything outside of that, so I'm at least kind of flanking it.
Got it. All right. The one you killed is the one that Hunter's marked you, so I'll take that off. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take their turn. Let's see. You, as Torin says, "Good job, guys," and runs away. Another one of these creatures leaps out from a tent into the tent where you are at, Loey, Alice, and Kaput.
You came to play.
As a bonus action, you feel a static energy around you, Loey.
Oh, that's familiar.
Yeah, and with spear in both hands, it tries to hit you once.
The miss.
Easily miss. It tries to hit you again.
That's a hit.
And then it'll go ahead and swing the spear back around for a third.
That's a miss.
You'll take 4. These guys are doing shit damage. Plus, you'll take 6 points of, 4 points of piercing, 2 points of force.
Alright, I'll give you a con save. Ah, I lost Hunter's. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't even using it anyways.
Okay. The one that's in Torin, you come bursting into this tent with the one with Kalina here. When you do, this guy uses his reaction to move away from you.
If it was on his turn, Torin's turn, he had already used that reaction on the op attack.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, it's going to move away from you guys.
Is this an attack?
Is it enough that we can...
You get attack of opportunity.
Alright.
And actually, I would say it leaps between you guys trying to get out of the tent.
Okay. Alright.
Well, 25 hits.
Alright. And I will say that I'm going to be doing Booming Blade with Warcaster. I don't...
14 will miss.
Dang it.
But it'll take 11 points of bludgeoning as you hit this guy, Kalina. You hit him so hard, he does like a 360 in the air, but he still lands on his feet. And he then will go 5, 10, 15, 20... 30. Tinu. This thing comes barging into the tent. It tries to hit you with a spear.
Yeah, that hits. Oh my god.
He tried to hit you with a spear again.
That misses.
He tried to hit you one more time. Damn.
That misses.
This guy's rolling. You will take 6 plus your hunter's mark. You'll take additional 3. So you'll take 9.
Okay.
Ends its turn. And there, we will go ahead and pick up next time. I could do Ron's, but I'm actually going to save that for next time. So, we had
Sounds
a long
good.
intro with some lore and stuff, so I'm not going to drag you guys through more of that for the moment. But you guys are on your way to the Cosmological Clocktower. We'll see what happens next time. So
Yep.
goodbye, stream. See you later.
Bye.
Holla.
Bye.
True.